Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Osborne Motors Endurance Challenge. It is Season 7, Week 8. It is the finale. We're here at the end. We're on board with some people in the rain. We got wet qualifying. We got a lot of crazy stuff going on. And we are in the broadcast booth. We got Chris Kraus. We got former OMEC champion Devin Adams. And we have Bob Lindell with us.
Also a former OMEC champion.
Bob Lindell, former OMEC champion. What season was that, Bob?
That was Season 1. I took home a GT4 championship.
Oh, Season
because
1.
Because most anybody else did not show up.
I'll still take it. Chris, how do you feel not being a champion?
Dude, I was so close to being a champion. It's just we had like a couple of weeks when we were doing TCR and GT4 that of the 4 TCR that generally showed up, I was generally in 4th place. You know?
Why did I hear your
All right.
laugh in the background?
I was so close to being a champion.
Oh, because I have the broadcast playing. There we go. Okay, we're done. We're good.
Hey, Marcus. I just wanted to jump in quick right at the beginning of the stream. Just a couple of things. I wanted to get in here quick and thank all the drivers this season. You know, we've had great grids and great races all season, and I'm always so happy when I can tell you that when I tell people that you'll always find somebody to race with, and you do, because all up and down the grid, we've got folks going side by side each week. It's not a league if people don't show up. So thanks to everybody who got in their rig and joined OMEC on Tuesday nights. It's been a blast. We really do appreciate it. I also wanted to jump on the broadcast to make a special shout out to Sudi for their support this season. They contributed heavily to our prize fund, and it's been fun to know that there's some impressive hardware at stake for the winners this season. Also, Get Good Racing has been with us for 2 seasons now, and a shout out to them for being a great sponsor. I know some of our drivers have taken advantage of their special offers. We get special offer through a partnership through our league, and they're just out there and available. Find Get Good Racing at getgood.com. It's been great talking about the Get Good Cup this season, funded by Get Good. And it's been a blast talking about it, and the amateurs this season are really going after it. Last, our broadcasters. Hey, you guys are here instead of racing, giving us all a presence on YouTube and something to memorialize our races with. I think we all can agree we have a very unique broadcast. It's one of the broadcasts of all times, as you guys like to say. So on behalf of the other admins and the rest of the league, I want to thank you guys for talking over our races, for arguing, for mispronouncing names, and drinking too much. We often joke that the C in OMEC stands for challenge, but maybe the C in OMEC actually stands for commentary. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for being here, and thanks for doing the OMEC flavor of broadcasting. So with that, Bob Lindell, 777 Porsche, I'm going to jump back into qualifying, and I'll see you guys later.
I appreciate that.
Thanks, Bob. We appreciate
Bob,
everything
wait.
you've done as well.
Before you leave,
Yeah.
how do you feel about tonight? Because as you were giving that amazing speech, we watched like 17 million people all crash on the track. I don't think I've seen one person do that. Are you prepared?
I'm not liking the rain here. I did okay last season when we had the rain fest here. I didn't do horribly. I had fun, and I've finished well. Here, I don't know. I'm just really excited for the dry track because I feel like I've been doing pretty good in practice this week. So we will see what happens. It's all about staying safe, I think. That's the name of the game. Stay safe until it gets dry, and then rip it up.
Fantastic. All right, well, good luck.
Right.
We'll be watching you tonight.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, Bob.
Somebody put me in focus.
Devin?
Yeah.
Devin, how many beers have you had tonight?
We're doing
Not enough.
Devin, what's your blood alcohol content currently?
Probably 6.
How many hours have you been
towards
drinking?
alcohol blood content.
7.
Why did you start 7 hours ago?
What'd
you do today?
Sat at home.
Walk us through a
Played
life
video
in the
games.
day. Walk us through a day in the life of Devin Adams.
I ordered food around noon.
What kind of
Did you
food
get
does
the
Devin
Culver's?
Adams order?
No,
Culver's?
Culver's.
I got
slap.
some authentic Mexican food. I got some tacos from Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
No, it wasn't Taco Bell. It was actually like a... Yeah, no, I promise.
All right. Thank you.
It was an authentic Mexican restaurant near me.
Well,
And I had chips and salsa too. Those are really good.
are either...
They give me limes for the tacos.
That's fantastic. Did you get a margarita?
Okay. No. Can you DoorDash those?
Yes.
Huh.
I deliver alcohol all the time.
Huh.
Yeah.
Probably to people like me.
Probably. Actually, it's usually kind of... Sometimes it's like normal people. A lot of times, kind of sad people in apartments, and I think they're alcoholics. But
Not that everyone in an apartment is an alcoholic.
But if you answer the door at like 11 a.m. as I hand you a 12-pack of Twisted Tea and your apartment is dark on a Tuesday, I don't know, buddy. I think...
Maybe they're just living Devin's life.
I mean, it's
maybe
okay.
they take Tuesdays, Wednesdays off.
I'm not judging
those
anyone.
yeah,
They
exactly.
tip great. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. But we're here. We're here. It's Road America. It's the final season.
The final race
How you
of the
guys
season.
feeling?
Not
Okay.
the
First
wait, let's
question. Wait.
clarify.
Oh my
Clarify.
God.
Let's
Wait,
clarify.
we're already
Wait,
done.
hold on.
We're
Wait,
at
wait,
work.
wait, wait, wait. I need one
It's
question.
not-
Hold on. It's
not
an
the final
admin
season.
thing. It's an admin thing. Are either of your guys' SDK working, or do I need to like broadcast
Yeah,
the
mine's
race?
working.
Mine says not found.
Do you want me to broadcast it in the channel so you can see it?
It's an admin
no.
thing.
Stream it? Yeah, it's,
No,
it's administration stuff. It's just overhead stuff, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good because if I do that, then my Discord crashes.
Oh, well, I'll stop streaming. Okay,
No.
Chris, continue with
Yeah.
your question. Statement,
Oh,
whatever
I didn't
it
have a
was.
question. My statement was just that this is not the final season of OMEC ever. This is the final race of season 8.
Did I say final season?
You did.
Yes, you
Well, what's the difference between final season and season finale? It's basically the same words. Just
did. It means
reversed.
there's not going to be another season.
Yeah, you didn't say the same. You didn't.
Well, there's not going to be another season as we know it. Because Bob Lindell's making an announcement of next season.
What's next season?
Multi-class.
hear.
Is it?
Oh, let's go.
Multi-class. There will be some GT4
What are we revealing?
cars.
Yes!
Oh,
GT3,
Let's
GT4
go.
action.
back to the roots.
It'd be really exciting if we got to race in it, huh?
That would
I
be
would
really
love that.
exciting.
That would be really fun, except we can't because we're all stuck in this for life.
Yep.
Yep.
I forgot that this was a life pact.
It's a lot. Yep. How do you guys feel about this track in the rain? I've never driven
America's
this
a great
in the
track
rain.
no matter what.
That's true.
I will. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. This track is probably my favorite track on the race.
This is my home track.
You live in Illinois.
Is it? Yeah, Chicago is your home track
Yeah.
there, bud.
What do you mean, Chicago?
Home track? That means you'd have to like live in Wisconsin or.
It's an hour or two away.
Yeah, but you don't live
Road
there.
America from you?
Yes,
Yeah,
It's
El-
it's 2 hours away.
well,
it's
it's
like-
like right by Chicago.
Yeah, it's right across the border.
No, it's not.
It,
It
really is.
It's right by Milwaukee, which is basically right by Chicago.
I can get to Milwaukee in like, I think it's 2 hours to Milwaukee.
You know what
It's an
Milwaukee's,
hour.
You know what Milwaukee's famous for?
Beer.
Milwaukee.
Bunch of serial killers. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
He is in prison, or he was imprisoned on the way up to the deer hunting property.
Your deer hunting property?
Yes, we passed the prison where he was murdered in every time.
But Jeffrey Dahmer was
Go
on,
hunting.
on his way to your property?
No.
Is he going to
We
meet
just
you in the cabin
passes.
in the woods?
We passed his final abode.
Anyways, besides serial killers, I've seen a lot of people sliding off this track. I'm surprised that there has been 20 people
So-
able to make a complete lap for qualifying right now.
The Porsches always do really well in the rain. That's just a
Of
fact.
course,
That the rear engine coming out of the turn just helps them a lot.
they do great on the
Uh,
dry as well on this track.
This track, not so much though.
But there's
I-
so many straights. Your exit really matters.
It does, but that's why that car doesn't do so great on this track because it doesn't have the top speed that the other cars have.
But it has the exit.
By the way, Chris, you were wrong. It's 3 hours exactly to Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin.
It's almost like I said it's more than 2 hours.
I said 3.
Children,
You said 1 or 2.
I will turn this car around.
I can
dare
get
you.
it in 2 days.
How do you guys
Turn-
how do
turn
you
the
guys feel
broadcast
about this season of our broadcast? Do you think we've grown? Do you think we've gotten better? I do like that for the last broadcast Bob had to get in and say all the important things before we start broadcasting because we haven't done it any broadcast this entire season. He's like, we have sponsors, and these drunk idiots haven't said it once.
Okay, so to be
So
fair,
I gotta get in and I gotta say it right now, which is good. That's why Bob is here.
We need to clarify. Get good is spelled with it's GETGUD.
Why do we
Get
need to
good.
clarify that?
Because, dude, if someone types in "get good" like how it's normally spelled, they might not understand what it's saying.
If we were good, we'd have like a little graphic on the stream.
We should do that. Maybe
We
next
should.
season, season 9.
Remember all the plans we had for the season?
No.
If the general public that watches our stream had any idea of the plans we had and how much we don't follow through or commit, they'd be appalled.
I don't think that's true.
I think we'd be fired.
We've got like 85% of a really decent league going, and like 70% of a decent stream.
Yeah, you're giving us way too much credit.
I think 50%.
I'm
Devin,
glad-
can you put
I'm
a poll?
an
Can you put a
optimist.
poll in the chat?
I can do that.
I don't think you can.
Not in your YouTube chat, in the Discord chat.
The YouTube chat.
I cannot do that.
Can I
Do
do
it,
that?
do it in the
Yes, you can.
YouTube chat. That'd be awesome.
Oh, how do I do that? Hold on. I don't have the YouTube stream open at all during the entire.
God.
Because I'm
Oh,
afraid
Marcus-
it'll just mess up.
Marcus, just give me your entire Google
I'm going
login.
to. I haven't told you yet, but next season
So-
I'm gonna race GT4 and you guys are gonna broadcast.
No, you're not.
Okay, then the season after that, you're back in the booth and I'm gonna race.
No, you're here
We'll
for
just
life.
rotate.
You signed the contract.
I feel like you signed a contract too, considering, Osborne Motors Endurance
I
Challenge.
didn't sign a contract. I make the contract. I started a poll. Everyone go vote. Wife, go vote. She looked
didn't
at
see
me
it.
like I'm crazy, but she's gonna go vote in the poll.
I mean, you are kind of crazy.
We do good.
You're crazy, but in a cute way, Marcus.
Don't call me cute. Don't get me all hot and bothered. I got a stream to do.
I'm glad we're focusing on the things that matter in life right now.
Well,
let me
I
tell you.
mean, we've been seeing everyone crash on this race. We have, speaking
So,
of something.
Have you noticed that the pro John Schwartz, no surprise, pole sitter right now. Michael Doyen, P2, amateur, right now.
Yeah,
Well-
that is what I was gonna say. Michael Doyen, who we're seeing smash into the wall beautifully, just as I went to him. Michael
You guys
Doyen
do
and
realize-
Thomas Paeta. Did I say that right?
Let's
Paeta?
test Landon. Let's bring him in here.
Is Thomas in the chat?
Promises, but I was gonna ask Landon. Is Landon
Yeah.
racing tonight?
No, he's watching the broadcast right now.
Oh.
You can't bring Thomas in here. He's in the focus.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in party tonight who usually aren't.
But you know
in
who I
party.
can bring? I can bring Charles the Sauce Roats in here instead
Oh.
of.
How we doing, guys?
Oh, it's cool.
I come bearing great news
What's the news?
that I didn't think I was going to get a qualifying lap in, and I did, and I'm sitting P21 right now.
Yeah, how's the track treating you?
Heck yeah.
What do you think of rain?
Wait, repeat that. I'm sorry, my crew chief started talking.
What do you think of the rain on this track? How you feeling?
So I have a funny story with the rain. Last time around we were here, I didn't qualify. I crashed a bunch of times, but I had my best result at with 22 positions gained. So I'm kind of like back and forth. I love it. I'm like a lover but a hater at Road America with the rain.
What about in the dry?
In the dry, I love Road America.
Heck yeah. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't like this track.
Yeah, no, Road America is awesome. The flow of it is just amazing.
Devin hates it.
Devin's a hater.
I love this track.
Devin, what's wrong with you? Why would you say that?
Zach's in the stream. What's up, Zach?
Do you hate America? Hi, Zach.
Where's
All right.
Kraus?
Zach's
Is
one of
in
our
the
OMEC
chat.
drivers. He's in my TikTok stream.
You're live on TikTok right now?
Yeah.
What's up, TikTok?
Hell yeah.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
I have 4,569, I think.
You have 4,500 followers on TikTok.
Yes.
Why? What do you do? What do they watch?
What I post.
What do you
I post
post?
F1,
You should-
F1 stuff.
You should post links to the OMEC broadcast.
Well, I have the OMEC broadcast on my broadcast as well. It's like a double view.
Oh my
Get to
goodness.
see my
Oh.
onboard.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. So you're telling me I'm talking to 4,500 people?
Well, no, right now you're talking to, I think there's like 3 or 4 people in here.
That's really upsetting.
So we're talking to like maybe a dozen.
So those 4 people on TikTok, I'm happy to meet you.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah,
So we have
great.
like 13 people watching right now.
Wow. Double digits, guys.
We're going.
It's only gonna go up from here. Oh, I'm gonna send a picture of what it looks like in the Discord. That's what my stream looks like, guys.
Let me pull this up.
Wow. it's
Zach
beautiful.
said he's happy to meet you guys too.
Are you in a helmet? Are you actually in a helmet, or is it like a filter?
It's a filter. It's an auto.
Okay.
What do you call it? AR.
AI.
Artificial
AI.
reality. No, AR.
Augmented reality.
Yes, augmented reality.
Beautiful. All right. Well, good luck. We gotta get you out of here. Devin's gotta do a grid walk.
I'll see you guys later. I'm sure I'll be back.
I do indeed have to do a grid walk.
We still got folks doing their qualifying lap though. We got a couple stragglers still.
Before you drug the sauce in here, he's a great guy. Thomas Pereira, and Michael Doyen are only separated by 2 points, and their drop weeks are all the same. There's no drop weeks coming into it. This is the deciding race for the champion of the amateur division. Coming down, Doyen and Pereira
For season 8.
for season 8. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this race. If I get a little out of control with the cameras, reel me in.
Well, the way it's
Only-
sitting right now, Thomas is qualified currently P10, and Michael Doyen is going to be 4 rows ahead of him, 5 rows maybe, at P2. So they're both starting from the outside lane. Not a great place to start at Road America, if I'm going to be honest. But Doyen, starting front row is a big deal.
We do.
Doyen
Doyen
Have
start-
started in P2 with Tony Caicedo in P4.
Tony
Both
Caicedo.
amateurs?
Tony Caicedo did cop a race ban last week.
Let's talk to him about that.
Let's not.
Let's not.
Wait, he's banned again this week?
No, he's
Yeah,
racing
he's
right
banned
now.
again.
He had to sit out last week. There was an incident, but he's back.
Yeah, I knew there was.
And he's ready. He's ready to make a name for himself. He's on his last qualifying lap, and fucking 20 beers in, Devin Adams is like, "Hey, let's pull him into the chat."
Yeah.
Devin,
Hmm.
we gotta rope you in a little bit, but
Dude, we're chilling.
Just a little
you
bit.
gotta at least let him finish his qualifying lap.
He finished it, right?
He just did.
Yeah. See? He would have been fine. He was on the street.
I was on P-
Tony,
Tony Caicedo.
Tony, oh, what are you doing?
I
What are you
messed it
doing,
up.
Tony?
I messed it up.
What? Hello.
Tony, hello. How you feel? How you feeling about rainy Road America?
The rainier the better.
The rainier,
I
the
love it.
better.
Yes.
Are you? Do you have a chance to fight for third tonight? Or are you stuck in fourth?
If there's a chance, it's very slim, so we'll see. I need the track to stay as wet as possible if I want any chance.
Well, it will dry out throughout the race, so be prepared.
What do you
Yeah.
think? What's the strategy call tonight, Tony? Are you going to start on dries? Or are you going to start on wets?
Start on wet.
Ooh,
That's
sure, no.
interesting.
Who?
not what I would do.
I would
what I would
definitely go for dries.
No, you wouldn't. You guys are ridiculous.
What are you talking about? We're
It's
ridiculous.
a fully
I
wet.
started-
It's raining, my guy.
I raced.
Yeah.
Dude, remember we've done this in the past. I started
Track is
Monza.
only moderately
I
wet.
started
All right.
Monza.
All right, listen, Tony, we love you. We got to get you out of here. We got a grid walk. Chris,
Chris, you did a good work
Chris,
today.
Chris Malibu S class fucking Kraus.
Remember
We,
last season? Last season when the McLaren got raid enabled, and I raced it, and
Yeah, you're,
we had a wet qualifier at Monza, and I started on dries, and I made up a bunch of positions.
and
that's
you're
it.
and you're still not a season champion.
Hey man, there's a difference between being good and being consistent.
Oh,
You get one or the other.
oof, oof. All right, Devin, what order are you going in? Full order? Just let me know.
I thought Chris was doing it today.
All right, Chris. Gridwalk.
Okay. Still waiting on folks to get in, but
That's
starting.
okay. You got to start. You got barely any time left.
All right. On pole, we got John Schwartz for the pro class. Michael Doyen, P2 from the sitting second place for the amateurs and is fighting for winning the amateur class, what we talked about. Got Mike Braun, P3, Tony Casado, P4, another amateur who qualified really high. Daniel Hall, P5, Jesse Olsen, P6, Justin Barrera, P7, Carson Path, P8. That is our third place amateur sitter right now. We got Mitch Buenaventura, P9, Thomas Pereira.
You
sorry,
said it
Thomas.
wrong.
We have no idea how to say your name, dude. I'm sorry. P10, Kevin Hayes, P11. We always know he might have a really strong race. We got Nate Sides, P12, Stephen Finch, P13, Kevin Medita, P14, Nick Terrell, P15, Shane Braun, P16, Parker Merrill, P17, Jason Larson, P18, Chris Wells, P19. In 20th, we got Mac Markley. And then Patrick Cantrell is sitting in 21st, Charles Rotzen, 22nd. Danny Russo, P23, Bob Lindell, P24, Thomas Clausen, P25, Fen Achini in 26th. And then Kyle Orvez, who our last driver to put in a qualifier time is 27.
Oh, wait, you better hurry up.
Tyler King, P28, and Tim Schaefer, P29.
Is Tim Schaefer due?
Is who Schaefer?
Is he new?
Is Tim Schaefer new? Has he been here?
Yes. I think it's his first race.
Tim Schaefer, first race, starting in the back.
First
That'll
race.
be one to watch. But we got Michael Doyen up front. We got a lot of amateurs that qualify real close up front.
That was probably the
Right,
worst
they
gridwalk
practiced,
I've
right?
ever heard.
Hey, man. It is what it is.
You know, it wasn't a Devin Adams gridwalk TM, but you tried your best.
I was put on the spot.
And we appreciate you for it. Can you believe there's John Schwartz, of course, out front in front of everyone, but then two amateurs behind him?
Yep.
And Mike Braun. Tony Casito, sometimes a little bit of a troublemaker. We're going to see if he can make it through a lap. What do you think?
Let's just hope no one else gets taken out if he takes himself out.
If Tony can just keep it calm tonight.
He just needs to go 2 laps, and he's already swerving. He's already swerving.
Tony, there's a little bit of a... Oh, boy. We got John Schwartz, Michael Doyen, Tony Casito, and Mike Braun. The little group here coming into turn 1. Caicedo's giving Braun not a lot of room. Schwartz pulling out front. We got Michael Doyen. Falls again behind. There is. I don't
I'm
see...
getting a little sideways.
I don't see any crashes popping up yet. Everyone's taking it easy because the Michael Doyen back
Doyen
end getting a
gets
little
early.
loose, but he's keeping it. He's dancing that thing around turn 2 down onto the back straight under the Wisconsin cheese sign. This is the one track where I know the corner numbers.
Sargento.
Sargento.
Yeah. What turn are we coming up to, Marcus?
This is going to be turn 4 because actually they went through turn 3.
5.
That's that kink there.
Isn't this 5?
No, this is 4.
I think this is 5.
Nah, this is
It's
4.
5. No, it's 5.
How is that 5?
Ooh, I know the track. I know the turn numbers here, folks. But you don't.
Listen,
This is my favorite corner.
listen to me. Fuck you guys. That's all I gotta say. We got John Schwartz. He's up front, but we got Tony Caicedo and Michael Doyen. They're super close.
Michael Doyen's still
Tony
first for
Caicedo
amateur
is
club.
not let it up. I'm assuming he got his field of view problem fixed, or if he hasn't, I'm impressed.
Nick Terrell went off track.
We do have a little off track.
Uncommon.
Terrell in the Corvette. Just send it out there super wide, mystery ink machine, but you see that
Driving
control
it like
from
the
Nick
dry
Terrell.
line.
Yeah,
Driving like the dry line.
He is. Usually you don't see that kind of mistake from him. They got it right back on the track without any drama. We do also have an off track from Matt Markley we're going to take a look at. In that OMEC Porsche, there is the Porsche doing Porsche stuff right into the concrete wall. He's not going to like that.
There was a little touch? You think there was a little touch there?
I don't think there was a touch there at all, but we got Tony Caicedo passing Michael Doyen on the outside in the rain.
It's all
Look
right.
at
If
him
Michael
go.
Doyne's smart, he knows that he could just sit behind Tony.
Michael Doyen
And
is smart, but Tony
it-
passed him on the
it's that
outside in
trap.
the rain and didn't crash. Look at that. He's a machine. He's gonna give John Schwartz a run for his money. He's going. I bet if Tony wouldn't have crashed at all this season, he'd be pro. With the whole algorithm thing the Bob's got.
Maybe.
Where is Thomas Pereira?
Then,
Thomas Pereira in the Pineapple Corvette, sitting back in 11th place. He has some ground to make up to catch up to Michael Doyen. John Schwartz went off track? Is that real?
Michael Doyen.
Is
Yep,
that real?
yep,
John
yep.
Schwartz, there he is.
Ooh.
Off.
There he's in the dirt, and Tony Caicedo has
Only
taken
back
the
P7
lead of
now?
the race. What did you just say to me?
John's all the way back in P7.
yeah, that's what we're talking about, Devin.
Are you
I
okay?
know.
Are you alive?
Yes. I was just telling everybody where he ended up. Jesus Christ. You guys are tweaking.
You're tweaking.
You guys are tweaking.
Tony's pulling away from Michael. And
Tony's
running
got the
wide.
speed. Tony's got the speed,
Yeah.
doesn't have the consistency, but he's working on it. Who's Tony's teammate?
Me.
the Tiger.
You guys are both useless. This is why on our poll we only got 67% saying that we do good.
So what you're saying is 2 of the 3 people that voted said yes.
What I'm saying is we failed. Where's Landon
More
Orr?
than-
Landon
more than
Orr, if you're
50%.
watching this broadcast, put in a comment.
I'm the official comment reader.
Yeah, because I can't see him, so I have no idea.
It looks like it's clearing up, guys. So what do
What's
you
your
think?
Costanza?
How many laps? How many laps until people start coming in for the dry tires?
Boys.
I think it's gonna be a good 20 minutes.
20 minutes, huh?
I
Okay.
think he can run the wets through the whole first.
What do we got? What do we got? Because so obviously the rain's gone away. We're on the edge of the rainstorm. It looks like looking at the radar. So yeah, it's definitely past the track. 76 out. Yeah, it's probably gonna take a minute, especially with the sun going down. That dry line's gonna take a minute, but we've
Let's
also
bring
got
in-
almost
We're bringing in Charles the Sauce Roads. Charles,
30 cars.
So,
when are you going for dry tires?
well, I don't know if you guys missed my incident or not,
We
but
probably did.
so I forget who it was. It might have been Matt, but I got spun out, and then after spunning out, I missed my braking zone and got trapped in a gravel trap, and I had to tow back to pits. So I'm really not in a good position right now. I'm back in P26.
I feel for you.
Tony's getting squirrely into braking going into turn 3.
I gotta say, I feel for you, but you didn't answer a question.
What was the question? I need to
When-
repeat.
When are you going on
When-
dry tires there?
When
Dry
tires.
tires.
Yeah, when?
Hopefully, probably soon, because I want to get the jump on everybody. I need to change up what I'm thinking right now to try and build back what I lost. So,
So you're
I'm
shooting
thinking
for the undercut.
yes, 100%.
That's the way to do it.
All right. Well,
I honestly think
we will be
I honestly
watching.
think you might be able to roll those dice right now. Are you still towing?
No, I'm back on track. I'm
Okay.
I'm back out right now.
Okay, never mind.
Well, don't listen to Chris. Chris, you can't give
Disregard.
people advice. We're
Disregard.
broadcasters.
Oh, I can.
We took Charles
I don't have
out of
to.
here.
Well, I don't have to be impartial at all. What are you talking about?
You can't just start giving people strategy advice now.
Oh, I totally can.
Tony, I say
You don't
he's
have to
getting
listen.
loose under braking, and Michael
Yeah.
Doyen's catching up. Devin, do you remember being absolutely enamored with Michael Doyen's accent?
We need to bring him in
Like
here.
you were gonna ask him out on a date last broadcast?
I might
What?
still.
What a fucking beauty.
I agree. We got a crash from Kyle Orvex.
Great
Ooh.
hits from him.
There he is taking that dry line, the wet. That'll happen. That will happen.
And you can hear that
We have a
traction
crash from
going
Nick. Nick Tiro actually crashed. He is not loving the rain on Road America, which is surprising.
It's the Corvette.
I mean, Corvette or not, he definitely drove on the dirt on the edge of that corner.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All I'm saying.
Fun fact: last time we raced here in the rain, I spun there as well on the pace lap.
That is beautiful. That's why you're on the team.
Heck yeah.
We got a little gaggle of cars in the rain here. We got Michael Braun, Daniel Hall, Justin Barrera, and John Schwartz. John Schwartz all the way back here still. In 6th place.
He's just biding it. He's got an hour and 20 minutes to go. He's biding his time.
Yeah, but it's a mental game.
See, what I think is interesting is we have 2 amateurs, 1 and 2 right now. Overall.
Very interesting. Ooh, there is Olsen making a send on Michael Braun into turn 1 through that puddle of water. I have no idea how they didn't crash. That was crazy. And then we got Barrera setting up the inside. We got this whole group of 4 cars coming into turn 2.
You saw Mike Braun get a little loose coming out of that turn, right?
Now, you got the amateurs up in P1 and P2, but this is why the guys in Pro should be the pros. They manage that whole clusterfuck without crashing. Olsen is getting real aggressive with Mike Braun up there. Mike Braun leading the Pro Division currently. And then we got Barrera. Ooh, Barrera and the Corvette. Barrera and Hall getting a little bit of touches back there, and that's going to let Schwartz get around Hall. Schwartz is going to take that opportunity, and we're on board with Jesse Olsen, who is trying to hunt down Mike Braun as we speak. Jesse Olsen getting real aggressive with that turn 1 send. Would you guys have done the same thing?
Not in the rain, but
I
don't have that kind of skill though either. So it's always that to consider.
There's definitely some skill from Mike Braun leaving him the room to actually go around without crashing.
Yep. Oh, we got a driver pitting. Do we have a driver pitting in? Chris Wells? Chris Wells?
Chris Wells going in for the pit?
Eventually. See something happen?
I don't think so. I think you're high.
No. Okay.
Wow, maybe cut around for no reason.
Hey, you're welcome.
We're back up here at the front. We got Olsen, who is falling back, and then we got behind him, we got Barrera and Hall. Or no, that's Schwartz and Barrera. Side by side through Canada corner. BMW tried its best. You know, they say that Porsche is
BMW's going to hold on to it.
Porsche is the cheat code in the rain, but that BMW is giving him a run for his money. Of course, it is open setup tonight because it is the rain. That could be playing difference.
I'm sure it is.
We might see some setup changes in the pit stops. We might see some longer changes. People adjusting their wing in the pit stop.
Yeah, getting some extra speed.
Because you definitely might want to have a little lower wing if possible. We're coming down here at turn 1. John Schwartz is getting in the draft of Justin Barrera.
I don't know what you guys think, but it looks to me like the track is drying out faster than I'm expecting.
We do have 30 cars driving around it, so that dry line should be showing up pretty quick, even though
Looks like
I think Bob was saying something about the sun's not going to be out as long, but I think the cars driving over it do way more than the sun.
I think it's very dependent on the track.
This front group
And the time of day.
is still racing pretty good, but we got Kevin Hayes and Thomas Pereira back here. And that gap was closer. It was down to 2/10. Looking at boy Kevin Hayes.
Kevin Hayes was in a position like Tony last week, right? Kevin Hayes was leading a race, and ended up having to he gave up 2 positions, but he still won the amateur overall.
Is Kevin Hayes, who's in P3 for the amateur division? Is it Kevin Hayes?
It's got to be Kevin Hayes.
Someone
right?
bring up the standings.
For what P?
Just
P3
general.
amateur division.
Checking.
We are checking.
Still checking.
Yep. Looks like it's Kevin Hayes.
We got an off track from Matt Markley. There's that Porsche doing Porsche stuff into the wall.
I think that was a tire barrier.
I hate to see it. We also got Stephen Finch. Sudi Corvette. Stephen Finch crashed. Here we go. Let's see what actually happened. Oh, that's someone behind Stephen Finch crashing. That was Jason Larson crashing behind him. Here's Stephen Finch coming into turn 2. Spun it around. We'll see what happened to Jason Larson.
That's about what I look like when I drove in the rain too.
In the Ferrari. We haven't seen a lot of Ferraris this season, I don't think. That'll do it.
That's a nice looking livery.
Yeah, that did look
Jason?
beautiful.
That is a great looking livery on that car.
Also, good rejoin. I'm proud of you, buddy. Charles, the sauce went off track. Oh, right in front of Tony.
Turn
And there
14
goes the
is
front of the
killer.
car.
Ooh.
That is a killer
And that
turn
might be
for a lot of people, a lot of races. I think.
he might give up. He was already sounding. He's already Pullman. He's got the
Dang, dude.
Are you okay?
No.
How's
You
your
gonna
I'm
switch
not.
to drive?
Remember when you guys asked me like if I like the rain on Road America, and I was like, it's not too bad. Now he's my biggest hater.
Are you gonna switch to dries?
Yeah,
I don't know.
are you
Its
giving
track
up or
still
are you
looks
going
like
on?
really wet. I mean, like, I'm gonna cross the finish line tonight. That's for damn sure.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna be
Your head
able to if what we're doing with the wets or the dries. The
Hold
track
on,
still looks
hold on,
really
hold on.
wet.
Charles, I got to cut you off. We got to pass John Schwartz, making the pass on Jesse Olsen, coming into turn 1, taking that inside line, swings out. Jesse Olsen tries to do the old switcheroo and get it back from him, and they're coming into turn 2, side by side.
Turn
It looks
3.
like Schwartz. How is that turn 3? There's only 2 turns.
It's turn 3.
How?
It's kind of like Road Atlanta. Like Road Atlanta, they don't count a lot of the turns. Road America, they count every little tiny adjustment of the wheel as a turn.
I'm gonna need a verification on that. Devin Adams, can you check on that?
Checking.
It's turn 3. And then that hard left-hander going down the hill is turn 5.
Devin Adams, are you checking?
I'll do it for you.
Well,
Someone
correct.
give me a corner number.
he is correct. That is turn 3.
That's upsetting. Is the sauce still in here?
No, I've dragged.
No, you.
Good job. I
Someone
didn't kick
kicked
him
him
out.
Oh, I thought you did.
I was just telling him to shut up for a second. I didn't tell him to kick out.
He's back.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna need your guys' opinion on this because I low-key might.
We can't give you our opinion. We're just broadcasters.
Well, no, but here's this.
We're
Look,
not crew chiefs.
I got 9 minutes of repairs right now.
Oh,
Dries. Dries.
That's it. That's all I get now.
Marcus, the ball buster Osborne over here.
The track is lightly wet.
Where's-
I'm pretty sure
where's-
you could
where's
drive.
Danny
You could
Russo
drive.
on the track right now.
Where's Nate Sides of Oulton Park at? On the
Going
track?
into turn 3.
Wait a minute, Danny Russo.
Yo.
How you feeling about the rain tonight? You're hanging in the back, but I don't think you've crashed, or I haven't seen it.
I didn't crash, but I went off before the green.
Oh
It
no!
was pretty
How
bad.
did that happen?
I guess I didn't put on wets. I was on dry tires and just
Uh-oh.
slid right
Whoop.
off.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
So you pitted for the wets?
Yeah, I pit immediately and got the wets. Now I'm just trying to catch up.
Did you refuel?
I don't even know.
Well, maybe if you refueled, you got a chance. Are you gonna go for the undercut, or you're just driving so you can't drive and you're gonna throw those dries on?
Yeah, I'm just see what happens.
I like it.
Well-
I like the energy. You're not last.
Well, let's hope for a caution. You know, there might be a deer that runs across the road that Devin needs to go shoot real quick. So,
There could be.
Yeah, I'm really,
You know.
really banking on a caution.
All right. Well, the
We'll
deer
see.
will take that in consideration. Good luck with the rest of your race.
Thank you, sir.
maybe it'll be
Danny
an
Russo
elk.
out. We got a
Do
crash.
you think it'll be an elk at Elkhart Lake?
It could be. We got a
There's
crash
no
from
elk in
Patrick
this region of
Cantrell.
Wisconsin.
He's live on the monitor right now. Here's that Mustang coming into the final corner. Oh my
Man.
goodness! He didn't even hit the wall.
Listen to
He
all
Right,
that.
got
Oscar.
it stopped. He's gonna try to get it turned around. He's going. There he goes. Patrick Cantrell. everyone.
Crowd killer Mustang.
We have another crash from Justin Barrera. Wasn't he up fighting with John Schwartz? The BMW is holding it down, and here, oh, that Beckett got real squirrely. The anime livery, you hate to see it.
Waifu paint.
Shout out Brandon Dollar.
We're not shouting out anyone. Tim Schaefer, another crash. We got all sorts of crashes. Tim Schaefer in this Lamborghini, his debut OMEC race.
I don't think this is a debut. I feel like I feel like I recognize
It really
it.
is.
He-
He sent a message in before this race.
This is the first race ever.
Yes, and yes.
I swear
Stop
that we had
talking
another
shit about
guy.
Tim Schaefer.
I'm not talking shit.
Why
I
do
was
you
just
hate
saying,
him?
like,
What do you got against
yeah,
Tim Schaefer?
I thought Oh, we had another guy who was
If he
like,
was in the chat, I'd drag him in.
do it.
He's not in.
He's not in the chat.
Tim Schafer.
But you know
let
who
it
we
be
can
known.
talk to? We can talk to Nate Sides of Littleton Park.
Nate
Hello?
Sides. Nate Sides, we're on board with you right
Oh.
now. Walk us through what's happening.
Just trying to stay out of the spray, trying to stay out of the sand traps. I'm a golfer, but I don't like sand.
Hey, when do you think dry tires are gonna be a thing?
I don't know. We were just talking about that. I don't know if there's not a lot of cars taking the
No.
water off the track here. Not a lot of high downforce cars, so may not go to dries. Who knows?
The sim says that the track is almost dry.
Mine says lightly wet currently.
No, it doesn't. It says it's almost dry.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, maybe the first pit stop. We'll see.
So, but
I would go take dries.
maybe you should take dries right now.
Right this very second.
Wait, we got a crash from Jesse Olsen. Is he in the pits or did he crash? I'm sorry, Nate Sides. Good luck with your race. He's out of here already. Okay. Devin Adams is on the fucking ball. What happened to Olsen? He pitted. Is he on dries?
Why don't you rewind and see if he jacked up his car or not?
Why don't you not tell me how to do my fucking job?
Dude, you are sassy tonight. We've actually been doing pretty good about staying on focus with the race, but
Oh,
Wow, that
he
was-
changed tires. But are they dry tires?
CVT.
I don't know how to tell.
We gotta go cockpit view. We're gonna get there. Hold on.
CVTs are wonderful.
There's no wet. This homie just put on dry tires. Jesse Olsen went for the undercut of the century. Let's see how he's doing.
Bold strategy, Marcus. Let's see how it plays out for him.
Now, what kind of lap times is Jesse Olsen running? I can't see. I can see. He's still on his out lap right now. His
Yeah,
best lap was a 2:26.06. It's gonna be a little bit before we see him make another lap, but we'll see if this dry tire plays out for him. You think the track really dried out that much in 7 laps?
Yes.
What is your
So-
what's it say?
30
What's it
car?
say? Is it
With
still
30
lightly
cars?
wet?
Yes, lightly wet. But if Nate Sides asks, then it's mostly dry.
Did you just lie to me?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You piece of shit. See, this is why we can't be impartial. We can't give advice
I can be impartial all I want.
because we got Devin Adams. You're being an absolute menace.
Well, you know, if Devin suggests anything, I just do the opposite of what he suggests most of the time anyway.
We got off track from Nick Terrell.
Dude, I don't know. It looks to me
What is
like
happening
he's
to
doing
Nick
pretty
Terrell? He just keeps driving off the track, and then Chris
Well, the
Wells
pressure gets
follow
on.
him. We got a crash from Justin Barrera again.
I think he's 9 beers and 6 shots deep.
Nick?
Yeah.
Justin Barrera didn't even crash. He just he did
he
crash.
blinked.
Is he on?
blinked.
He didn't pit, did he? Is he on drive?
He blinked. Didn't he blink?
He did pit.
Yeah,
he
that's-
pitted lap 6. He's on dries.
Oh.
Yeah, this is. I think dries were not the call.
Not yet.
Jesse
I
Olsen
don't know,
out
dude.
here.
I think he's making it work.
Barrera is not making it work. Well, this is Jesse Olsen's first lap on the dries. It's not the out lap, so we'll see what kind of time
He
he's putting
got
down.
through an outlap on dry tires. He's going to be able to
That
make it
doesn't
work.
mean he's making it work. If you get through an out lap and it's 20 seconds slower than everyone else, it wasn't the right call.
Assuming he doesn't get the commentator's curse, he's going to make it work. He's catching up. Who's that? Bob Lindell? Who's that guy in front of him?
Schaefer.
He's catching up to him. I'm just saying.
Oh no, that
It's
is
Shane
Bob
Brown.
Lindell. No, who's that Porsche in front of him? That's a
Shane
Suzuki Porsche.
Brown.
Shane Brown.
Shane Brown. See? There you go.
Well, Shane Brown could be on. Where is
Oh, Shane Brown. He is a lap down. He's a lapped car, unfortunately.
Yeah. Shane Brown might also be on drive.
Jim Brown is probably communicating with him. They are the same team.
Oh. Could be a strategy play. Well, we're still on Jesse Olsen right now, so we gotta see what kind of lap times he's gonna put around. There's not a lot of fights going on. We got Chris Wells, who's kind of behind Fennicini, not doing a lot. Jason Larson, the Canadian out here in the field, is hunting down Nate Sides. He has that Ferrari all over in his back back, rear view mirror, camera, whatever you choose. Looking like he might make a move in Canada corner. What turn is Canada corner? What number? Ooh, Nate Sides has some damage. That's not Nate Sides. That's Shut Up and Drive a Car. That's Kevin Medina.
I think it's 12.
12, yes.
Turn 12, Canada corner. I like you guys both look that up for me.
I
Kevin
didn't even
Medina
look
and
that up. I
that
just knew it was
damaged Ford Mustang in the rain is keeping that Ferrari behind him.
Oh yeah, Mr. Road America expert. What's turn 1 called?
I don't know what it's called. It's called turn 1.
It's called Devin Adams is the worst.
It does not have a name.
No, I think it does. I just named it.
That's not very nice.
I mean, that's true. Tim Schaefer about to get past Jesse Olsen. Here's Jesse Olsen on the dry tires. We're going to see what kind of lap time he has put down.
Do dry tires impact top speed? Or just...
I don't think so.
Like they shouldn't, right?
225, second faster than his fastest wet time. All right, so it might be dry tire time.
But he's not doing it.
Well, but
Cautiously...
It's hard to make a
cautiously
pass, though, when you're on the
one.
dry tires, because you got the dry line,
yeah.
but then it's wet if you go off it, so you're kind of screwed.
Yep.
You can put down a hot lap, but you can't pass.
He's going to do it into turn 5. Here it comes. That's what I'm predicting.
You think so?
We still have Tony out front.
Tony's still out front.
Tony and Michael Doyen are still out front.
Still out
They've
front
got
on the
they
wet.
have healthy leads.
Yeah, they're just... Tony...
Is John Schwartz... Wait, can we go to Michael Doyen?
Wait, Kevin Hayes crashed. Kevin Hayes in the Ferrari. That's a Ferrari. The Corvette? I know what it is. I know what it is. There he goes. Did he pit?
Corvette? No. Corvette doing...
Kevin Hayes is not
Porsche.
pitted. That is true. Nate Sides...
Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time.
Well, who are you going to pull in?
I was going to pull anyone. Can we go to... I want to go to Michael Doyen.
Michael Doyen. Here he is.
It looked to me like...
4 seconds behind Caicedo.
Who was Was it John Schwartz? Where's John Schwartz?
Right
John Schwartz looked like
2 seconds behind Michael Doyen.
Going into Canada corner, turn 12 there. Looks like he was a lot closer.
No, Michael Doyen's holding it down. Doyen, of course, Doyen and Caicedo, it was the battle of the century last season. And it ended up being a heartbreak for Caicedo, and it looks like Caicedo, after a 1-week race ban, has something to prove. Schwartz is having a hard time keeping up with him.
A little bit of drama in the pits with Tony, apparently.
It happens. But he's come back stronger than ever. Look at him go.
Look at him go.
Look at him go. If there's a Tony Caicedo watch party tonight, I don't know if there is. Shout out to him. We got any comments yet?
Tony Caicedo, is there a watch party going on tonight?
What'd you say?
Is there a watch party going on tonight?
There is actually no watch party. It's my girlfriend hanging out in bed.
Oh.
Is that why you're doing fantastic tonight? Oh, he's gone. You don't care. Now, Jesse Olsen is still the only one to pit. We still got everyone out front, has not pitted yet.
Tony Caicedo has not killed a single other racer tonight.
It's impressive. It just shows that everyone can turn a new leaf. Jesse Olsen back down to running 226s, which is the fastest time he was running on wet tires. I'm not sure dry tires were the call yet.
He might be fuel saving.
It was a bold choice. I think he's banking on a safety car.
He's got to be, right?
Because if you put on dry tires now, safety car comes out. It's pretty good.
Need that elk to cross the race surface.
It could happen. It might not happen.
Nope.
We don't know. I don't control the elk. We got Daniel Hall all over the back of Carson Path in that Corvette. Only 0.4 of a second. Speaking of close battles, Bob Lindell has a whole gaggle of cars behind him. He's behind Kevin Medina in that Mustang, and he has Nick Terrell. Nick Terrell is behind Bob Lindell. That's how much Nick is struggling tonight at Road.
Do you think... Crazy question. Do you think Nick Terrell started on dries?
It's no
Do you
way.
think that's what? Do you think that's why he's gotten?
There's no
Coming
way.
off
He
track?
wouldn't have even made it on the track once. Nick Tyrrell's making the pass on Bob Lindell, going too wide into this corner that has a name.
Canada corner.
That was not Canada corner.
That was Canada. That Canada corner.
That was a weird angle to see Canada corner. Well, Nick Tyrrell made the
Canada
pass.
corner.
Here's the question of the day: is it Nick Tyrrell or Nick Tyrrell? I know the answer. I say it different every time, but I know what it is. What do you guys think?
You really do. I've noticed that as well. I think it's Terrell.
Devin?
Yeah.
What do you think?
About what?
Holy shit! Are you awake?
Yeah.
How do you say?
Devin's loaded.
How do you say Nick's last name?
Terrell.
You're both wrong. It's Tyrrell.
Like
That's not how it's spelled.
Terrell?
Terrell.
Terrell or
like you're-
Tyrrell?
Like you're tearing
Like
a piece
tearing.
of paper. Terrell.
Okay. Yeah.
But I say it like 3 different ways.
Yeah.
Alright, it's okay. What do you think Bob Lindell will not pit until the track's completely dry?
Yeah, bring him in.
He'll play it safely. You can't bring anyone in for focus. That's the deal, buddy.
There's an admin. What's it called?
You can't.
Admins don't count.
You can't. He's muted. He's hanging out.
Let's get to the hot lap from Bob Lindell right now.
You can't.
Walk us through it.
He's got John Schwartz biting his tail. It's a perfect time.
You know what? Let's hear from Tyler King. Tyler King, are you here?
Yes, sir. I'm right here.
How are you enjoying Road America in the rain? What's happening?
You know, after not racing in the league for the last like 4 or 5 weeks because of a move and other life stuff, I'm just trying to survive at this point. And I mean, I've had a couple spins, but right now I'm just focused on not crashing in the back of Bob, because I'll probably get banned for next season because you can't hit the server owner.
Oh, that's true.
Well,
He is not
Bob's
the server owner.
I'm
Oh,
the
well,
server
league,
owner.
sorry, league admin, I should say. I
Right.
should say league admin. You don't want to run to the back of the league admin.
That's
So they're going to
true.
be like, I want this guy back next year? I don't think so.
I feel it. Are you? Who's your teammate?
You should do it. It's kinda
John
funny.
Schwartz, he's making a recovery
Yeah.
driver now, isn't he?
He
He's
is.
had a little life off there.
He did have a little off. I was surprised to see it. I think that's the
You
first
should-
mistake I've seen from him the whole season.
You should pit maneuver Bob Lindell.
No, I can't do that. He's got a
The-
beautiful,
the-
he's got a beautiful
Don't
car
listen.
library. I
Devin's
can't do
been
that.
drinking since
The rest-
Don't listen to
the
anything he says.
rest of the
Doesn't
broadcast team
Devin
does
drink
not
it on these
condone
broadcasts?
violence.
That's the question.
That's true.
The broadcast team does not condone violence.
We all drink except Chris. I think he's sober.
I am not sober.
Okay. Well, we all drink.
I am. Nope. I don't do that stuff.
How do you? When are you thinking about dry tires?
Probably not for a little bit here. If it's anything's gonna be halfway between the next stop, I'd say. I don't think it's gonna be any time after this.
What if-
If you
what
look
if-
at the iRacing conditions, the track says that it's very dry.
What if I told you that was a beautiful pass, by the way? That was good racing. What if I told you there's someone near you who is on dry tires right now?
I would kind of believe it because I've heard some people are testing the water, but I personally don't think I'm going to yet.
There's someone very near you on dry tires. That's all we're gonna say. And with that, goodbye,
Dear-
Tyler King. He's out of here.
Who's
Dear
in
and dear to
How does
your
he?
heart.
How does he feel about Jesse Olsen behind him on dry tires? Look at Jesse. Oh, there he goes. He's out a little bit.
Jesse Olsen biting at his tail.
Jesse Olsen on dry tires, set it up the inside of turn 3 for some reason. Ooh, and here goes Tyler King. Tyler King with the wet tires. He's got the grip coming out of the corner, and he's able to keep it side by side with Jesse Olsen. Coming down this straight that's also turn forward.
Marcus, do you watch Rick and Morty?
Yes.
You sound like Mr. Poopy Butthole a lot
Oh, no.
of it.
I accept it. Jesse Olsen made the pass on Tyler King. The drive, but here goes. Nope, he can't do it. Can he do it?
Oh God,
there's a touch.
That you do not go too wide through that turn.
Oh
in the
my
dry.
God.
That
But
is
he
not a
made it
too
happen.
wide turn.
He's got
That
the
is
wet
not a
tires. He
too
can
wide
do
turn.
it. That was beautiful. You go too wide to that corner all you want. It makes great racing. We got Caicedo, Doyen, and Schwartz in the pits.
I can't believe that it didn't end in controversy.
I mean, the aerokinetics guys, are pro racers. So everyone's in the pits. Caicedo,
Excuse
Doyen,
me.
Schwartz, Buenaventura, Braun, all in the pits. Here we are on eyes with Caicedo. Here he goes. Car up in the air, going for dries. Everyone's morphing through each other. Doyen misses pit box. Had to back up. That's going to cost him. He's not going up in the air. Is Doyen not in the air? Oh God, not that. Oh, Doyen's in the air. Doyen's in the air, misses pit box though. That's going to cost him. There goes Tony Caicedo out on dry tires. Schwartz out on dry tires. And Michael Doyen out in 3rd place. 5th place, unfortunately. We got Daniel Hall still out there on wet tires. The real question is, where's Jesse Olsen going to end up after all these pit stops? He's still...
Ooh, guess who's diving in the pits with a wet track?
Who?
Bob Lindell.
Bob
Lindell
Lindell.
in the pits. There he goes.
This is an awful camera angle. Look at this. You can't even see his fucking car.
What do you? Oh, maybe if you got a 22-inch monitor 3 feet away from you on your wall, you can't see anything. But for normal people at home with their televisions, they can see everything just fine, Chris.
I could not see the car.
Bob's car isn't going up in the air.
What?
Bob, are you staying on wet tires?
Bob.
Bob?
Yeah, I am staying on wets. For now, I'm not changing tires at all.
Interesting.
Bob's it's just a fuel stop. He's out of here. No kidding. It's a fuel stop.
He's
That's
gonna
interesting.
stay on wet. I told you, Bob will not put on dries until the track is 100% dry.
You were right. I just saw him dip into the pits when we were
Safety
focusing on
first.
someone else.
The Cantrell pit? Cantrell's not pitted. He's staying on wet tires. There's Kevin Hayes. Kevin Hayes
the grass.
in the side of the track. Dry tires now. He pitted on lap 13. Maybe he's on some really old wet.
Can we go back and see what happened?
No. Sorry. Hold on.
Fuck me, am I right?
Kevin Hayes going off track. Here he goes. Just back and sliding around.
Yep.
I mean, if he's on 13 lap old wet tires and the track's drying out, he might not have a lot of grip.
Track is lightly wet.
He said he was going to finish the race, though. So we'll hold him to it. Thomas Pereira dipping in, and Tony Caicedo. But where's Michael Doyen?
Hanging out.
Michael Doyen is
Going in turn 14.
Yep, Michael Doyen's going to get in front of Thomas
Tony's-
Pereira, unfortunately.
I was gonna say Tony's still out. Okay.
Yeah, Tony's screwed. He's still in P1. He still has John Schwartz behind him. What happened to Tony tonight?
Dude, Tony, when there's rain, Tony, there's a fire under his ass. That's all I'm going to say.
He's the master of the rain. We do have a crash from Carson
Somehow,
Path.
he knows how to do rain.
It's weird. Dry track, he struggles. Rain, does great.
He doesn't struggle on a dry track either. He just overdrives the car and tries.
That's called struggling.
Mhm.
He doesn't struggle. He just
Two
doesn't
different
finish well.
There you go. That's two different things.
Jesse
Driving
Olsen,
well.
Jesse Olsen has made his way back up to P6. Has yet to pit. Do you think he's
P6.
probably got another 7 laps in him before he has to pit, since everyone else pitted on 13, 14? Do you think he's going to be able to make his way back up to the front? I don't know if his dry tires made him that much time.
I think he will because, okay. He'll be able to make it up to the front, top 5 easily. Because he's, 6th right now, obviously. It's more like if we have a caution, then I think he'll be in the best position.
He'll be in the money.
all
with
the
their
drivers.
caution.
Yep.
Kevin Hayes went off the track again. Kevin.
Kevin needs to lock in a little bit.
Pull Kevin in there.
I think Kevin loves it when you guys give him so much shit.
I don't care what chat he's in. Pull him in.
Nope.
Kevin, I was
Kevin,
having.
I'm in focus.
I'm in focus.
I'm standing up for him at least.
Why?
Why what?
Why am I in focus?
You aren't in focus.
Are we all in
over
focus?
there. Yes,
Are we
we're
all in
focus right
focus right now?
Yes.
Are we?
No,
Yes,
we're
all
not.
3 of us.
Shut up.
That honestly wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, who is that?
Ben Assini.
Hello.
How's it going tonight?
Is I.
Is it Achini?
It is technically Fettuccine, but
Oh, Devin, you bitch. You told us wrong.
No, I didn't.
You did. You said it was Fettuccine.
Marcus, you
Ben-
watch your mouth.
And
huh?
do you ever get called
This
pasta?
is slander.
Yes. there is a Discord that whenever I join it, I'm called their favorite pasta man. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Discord is that?
Fettuccine sounds like fettuccine. That's why.
yes, it's one of my TTRPG Discords that I'm a part of. No, you're good. I mean, it makes sense.
You're what?
One of my tabletop role-playing game Discords.
Kevin doesn't know
few.
anything. It's not Miller Lite.
Okay, well,
Or Americans.
So
Kevin.
yeah, this is nerdy. Like,
Like Dungeons and Dragons?
yeah, like Dungeons
Oh,
and
okay.
Dragons.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
That kind of
It's
concept.
always seemed interesting, but I just don't think I could do it.
There are, yeah.
You'd be great at it if you had a good.
oh,
you got a car in front of you. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That is Karsten Path. We're gonna go back and look at it.
Yeah. Yep.
What happened to Karsten Path? Porsche doing
Oh.
Porsche stuff.
Let me know.
Carousel death.
Yeah, he touched the ground.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it. Oh, we also have a
Ooh,
crash with
no.
Jesse Olsen, who was
Oh no.
on a different strategy, trying to make the pass on Mike Braun too wide into turn one. They touch. Mike Braun goes in the gravel. Jesse Olsen spins, does a 360, but stays out of the wall.
It was clean.
Not a lot of
clean.
damage, but he's gonna be upset.
His
That was
recovery
sad.
was clean.
Sexy.
Good.
That's good. All right, well, Fettuccine, good luck.
Easy.
You are
All right.
still P4 right now in the amateur division. So keep it up in this race.
Devin,
He's
I
out.
think you'd appreciate this. I found a 10-hour long American Truck Simulator video today where the guy doesn't talk, he just drives.
Really?
Yes.
Can you send me the link?
Sure.
You could hear the hope in his voice. Did you hear him? He's like, really?
It sounds amazing.
Can we talk about Tony Caicedo holding John Schwartz at bay?
Wait, you're telling me this guy drove for 10 hours straight?
Yeah.
No cuts.
Nope. It's a channel called Loopy Lawn Play or something like that. I'll find it. I'll send you a link right now.
Oh. Well, we're kind of busy right now.
Yeah, I know,
You guys
but-
talk about me derailing the broadcast. You're sending each other's links of fucking truck videos.
Marcus, you like Truck Sim too.
I
You
love
love
it, but
American-
is this not
you love
exciting for
American-
you? Is this not
Of course
exciting
this is
enough?
exciting. Of course
This
this is.
action we have in the OMEC League,
Dude, we've been doing pretty good.
we've been doing pretty fantastic. That vote better go up.
Probably not, no.
We got Clausen all over the back of Jesse Olsen now. Jesse Olsen cracked a little bit, but now he's on very old dry tires. 7-lap old dry tires. And he has Thomas Clausen on probably brand new dry tires, hunting him down. They're coming down the main straight, coming out of turn 14. And we will see if someone sends it up the inside of Olsen on turn 1 the way he did Mike Braun. We're going to find out. Coming across the finish line. I don't think so. I think Clausen's going to play it easy. Clausen's probably fuel saving. He knows that Olsen is going to have to pit here in a few laps, so could be playing it safe. Olsen's got to make up for Tyrrell. Are they teammates? They both have the same livery. Am I in this chat anymore? No. Everyone's dead.
No, we're still here.
I don't think so. I'm talking to myself over here.
You do great.
You guys are too busy watching 10 hours of American Truck Sim.
Wait, were we talking about something?
Yeah, no. Nothing's happening. Except Bob Lindell about to make a pass on Kevin Medina. Here he goes. Coming into Canada corner. Bob Lindell sending it up the inside. Look at him go. It's because Bob Lindell's still on wet tires. He can take that off the line and make it happen. Look at him. I'm so proud.
What's so funny, Chris?
Yeah, what's so funny about Bob Lindell making passes? Is something funny about that to you?
I just saw something funny. I'm sorry. I switched to a different Discord channel and saw something
You're
hilarious.
the worst. Devin, get Chris out of here.
Yes, sir.
Don't get me out of there. Don't do.
So anyways, remember how it all went to shit when Chris joined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to be
Worst.
really good.
We did. We used to have our shit together. We knew corner names.
We didn't talk
There
about
was a Bob
CBTs.
Lindell off the track after he made the
Oh.
pass on Kevin Medina. There he goes off into turn 1, and Kevin Medina is going to say, I'll take that. Thank you. I'll take 18th place.
That was an
17th place.
interesting rejoin from Bob Lindell. I think we're gonna have to have a word with him about that
Bob
after the race.
might have a protest coming to him after the race. Chris, get in here. What are you doing?
Hey, so
Why are you out
Charles
there
wants.
fraternizing with people? Were you giving them advice?
Charles
I
wants
told
us
you
go
not to
back-
do that.
Where'd you put him?
All right, Chris, what are you talking about? Did you move it?
No.
Chris, you gotta spit it out, buddy.
Marcus, I hate.
Listen, I know you hate me, but that's literally Devin. Now, what were you trying to say? Chris, spit it out, quick.
Charles wants.
Devin, all right, you gotta stop, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Hello.
Listen, Devin has promised to stop being an idiot. What do you got to say?
Charles wants us to go back and watch his overtake on Carson Pass because it was an unlapping overtake.
An unlapping overtake. Well, we will right now. Bob Lindell, he did pass Kevin Medina. He crashed, and now he's all over the back of Kevin Medina once again. They're coming into Canada corner where Bob made his crazy too-wide pass that you probably missed.
Oh, I definitely missed it.
Because you were too busy fucking around.
Hey.
Bob Lindell's looking at the inside line again. There he goes. He's got that exit because he's got the wet tires. He just pulls away from me like he's standing still. Again, you thought that was funny. Now, who am I looking at? The Sauce?
What's the point?
Charles Sauce
Made a
passing
pass.
Carson
When?
Pass.
How long ago?
Like a lap ago now at this point because I kept getting fucked around with.
You passed Carson Path? Was it before or after the Tyler King crash?
I don't know.
Wait, Tyler King, wasn't he just in here? Oh god, why is it frozen? Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Why does it look so weird?
Because it's frozen. What happened to Tyler King? Pull him in.
Don't pull him in. Don't do it.
Pull him in.
What?
He's in party.
He's
He
not
signed up
there
for
anymore.
this. Kevin Hayes went off track. Where's Kevin Hayes' path? Was it before or after him just driving into the gravel like he's done every lap?
Wow.
We got a crash from Mike Braun.
That's a lot of smack talk from a broadcaster.
Whoa.
I'm the team principal. I can do whatever I want.
We have 4 manually disconnected. Tyler King being one of them.
Ooh, probably because Tyler King was kind of upset. Trying to figure out what was going on. There's that crash from Jesse Olsen. It was probably after that. I don't understand where Kevin's.
Dude, what is up with
Kevin's
your
pass
stream
was.
right now? Why? Is it my computer or your
No, it's
computer?
mine,
that
too.
looks weird. Okay. What
Just
are you
give it a
doing? What are you doing, Marcus?
You're not watching the stream, are you? You're not watching the broadcast.
No.
No, I'm not. That's what's so
Okay,
weird.
So then it's your computer.
I don't think it is.
Hour.
It's fine on my computer. Whoa! Patrick Cantrell slamming into the wall extremely hard. Hold on.
Out of the kink. Oh, 2 car. Oh,
Was that Tyler King in front of him? Was that the crash? Whoa. What have we missed?
That is unfortunate.
Who was that in front of him?
I don't know.
Oh, that was Tyler King in front of him.
So what happened to Tyler King?
He just
He
lost
touched the
it.
puddle. He touched the puddle right there by the
that took out
the
Patrick
curbs.
Cantrell.
We have a comment from Nolan Kratky saying, "Free my man Chris,
Nolan
best
Cracky.
broadcaster in OMEC history, being silenced."
Shout out to Nolan Cracky. I didn't think he watched
Nolan.
the streams.
dude. We appreciate it. Thanks, bud.
Anyways.
I don't know why they were picking on me, Nolan. Honestly, but you know.
I
it
do.
is what it is.
I think it has something to do with the
'Cause you're
DMs.
the worst.
The Dungeon Master.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, Mike Braun doing 270.
I think the track might not be drying out as fast as everyone thought. I don't know where his pass was. I'm missing the whole race because I was trying to find Charles' pass. I'm sorry, Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
Here's
sorry.
Nick Terrell
I got
crashing
that.
again. This wet Road America has not been fun for anyone this evening.
Do you think? I wonder if Nick is using like a dry setup or something,
I think Nick,
and it's just not working for him.
I don't know. He's not doing too hot. Up front, John Schwartz. Looks like he just got around.
Ooh,
Caicedo.
got around Tony.
He did. Let's go take a look at that pass one more time. Coming out of turn 3
We're
onto
turn
the straight,
three.
under the cheese sign. Coming through turn 4. He got the pass done. Tony held him off for a very long time. He did try to stick his nose coming into turn 4, but couldn't make it happen. John Schwartz is dialed in now. John Schwartz's teammates out of the race, so he's got to be dialed in.
Kevin Hayes beat the gentleman.
Yeah, making their way around Kevin Hayes. Kevin Hayes just hanging out. He went off track again.
You know, Chris, I have one complaint about this Loopy Long Plays guy.
Okay.
What? Are you talking about the truck video?
Hang on.
Oh,
Yes.
shit. I get
He
up.
drives in
Broadcast
KMH. He doesn't race in miles per hour.
Oh,
It's American Truck Simulator.
You know,
yeah.
this is a good time for an
It's not-
intermission.
It's an Euro truck.
I gotta go pee. I gotta get another drink. Are you fellas
kidding
staying
me?
around? Are you staying around?
Oh my God, Marcus.
Are you
Yes,
staying
we can
around?
stay around.
Good,
You
this
don't
this
have
is a good
to.
race.
I'm just
Good race to plug our sponsor. Get Good Racing.
See you
Get
later.
Good Racing, where you learn how to drive iRacing like a
Good.
real person.
GUD. Good.
Yeah. GUD. Good. All right, Devin. Let's keep this thing on rails. I think we've been doing pretty good so far today. Marcus kind of hosed us with the, I think he's just having us focus on most exciting, which definitely is. Tony's back in P1.
Oh, he's
That's a
been in
big deal.
P1.
No, he got passed by
Jonathan Schwartz.
Schwartz. Yeah.
Yes.
Tony got back.
Chris,
into
are
P1.
you okay?
No, I had a stroke a little bit. I don't
I
know.
think you have something on your upper lip.
So I'll talk to your mom about getting that off later.
So it looks like Kevin Medina jumped to the pits, but we can't see that because we have no rights here.
Marcus hosed us. That's why.
Because we have no rights.
Tony got the lead back. That's impressive. And now we're looking at Mitch Buenaventura battling with looks like Mike Braun and Nick Terrell. Sorry, Nick Terrell.
Terrell.
Terrell?
It's actually French, so it's Tourette.
Terrell.
Tourette.
Mitch Buenaventura got a really good jump out of turn 14 there.
Actually, it's not Buenaventura, it's French, so it's Buenaventura.
Yeah, no, that's not how that works. The only person whose name that you can change like that is Marcuse.
Marcus.
Bob's got to try really hard to hold off these two guys. To hold off our leaders right now. So Tony Caicedo, the amateur, started P4, currently leading. And we got Jonathan Schwartz hot on his heels. Looks like they're both adapting to the wet track very well. Honestly, you can see a dry line forming, so
That means something.
that means something, obviously. And Bob's being the gentleman that he is. It's giving way to the leaders. Maybe he's going to hope for a mega crash from both of them. Tony defending the inside line. Not sure if that's preferred or not because the track is still wet on the inside. 3 wide! We got a car exiting the pits.
That's John Schwartz
was
taking back
close.
P1.
Yep. Let's see what it looks like going down into turn 3.
Michael Doyen biting at his tail. Michael Doyen wants that P1 from Tony Caicedo now that the track is dry.
Ooh, that's Bob Liddell behind him.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That is
Okay,
Bob.
yeah, it is. Yeah, that's Bob.
Man, I love this battle. This battle between John and Tony is fantastic right now.
Isn't it?
And we got taken away from it. Thank you, Marcus.
Can we?
Marcus Osborne, home of terrible camera angles and not following battles closely enough.
In very long bathroom breaks.
Yep.
It's been about 10 minutes without him.
Marcus, baby bladder Osborne. Marcus, did you go? Oh! We got a spin from Josh Schwartz!
Oh!
Josh Schwartz! Our amateur Tony Caicedo gets to pull away! It's a BFD over here. Big fucking deal, folks!
I'm pulling Tony in.
Don't pull Tony in. Is he in focus?
No, he's in party.
Oh, fuck it then. Do it.
Tony, what just happened? We can't see.
No idea.
Dude.
We can't see. Marcus went to the bathroom and he left us with like the shittiest camera angles ever.
Oh god. No, we were just coming into the corner right before the carousel, and John just gave himself a teeny little tap on my back bumper, and it spun him.
Oh no.
Damn. I didn't think I broke too early. We were going back and forth really well.
It's clean. It's been looking clean to us. You guys, we've been impressed. You know, you're the amateur at the end of the day, and you've been able to hold off or compete with the pro. Who, you gotta remember, John Schwartz is solid. That dude has usually locked in.
Dude, I'm shitting bricks right now, man.
Man,
how big?
You know what would be mega unfortunate?
What?
If the elk decided to cross the road.
There's no elk. There's only.
Let's not.
There's only 80 elk in Wisconsin.
Then why is it called Elkhart Lake?
Because there used to be elk in Wisconsin.
Let's not, guys, please.
There's only 80 elk in Wisconsin, Chris. It's not an elk state. It's a deer state.
You gotta see. Tony, at the end of the day, you've only got another 33 minutes, 32 minutes to go.
Don't say that.
Let's get rid of Tony so we can focus.
15, 14, maybe 12 laps. That's 12 laps to go.
Right, got rid of Tony so he can focus.
No, that's fine. I'm just talking about the race in general.
I'm just letting you know I got rid of Tony so he can.
I'm just letting folks know where we're at right now.
You really think 30 minutes is 12 laps?
At 2.5 minutes a lap, yeah.
No.
Do the math.
I just did, and you're wrong.
Okay, what is it?
12 laps.
No, it's what? Yeah, exactly. That's what I just said.
No, you said no.
I said 12, 13 laps.
No, that's not what you said.
At first I said 15, and I was like, no, it's gonna be more like 12 or 13.
No.
I can't
Chris,
wait.
this is why I'm the best broadcaster.
I can't wait till you go back and watch the broadcast where it says, or when I say that it was 12 minutes.
Chris, I lived in the
12
broadcast. I don't need to watch it again.
I watch the broadcasts. I pump up Marcus's numbers. I pump up Marcus, you know what I'm saying? Jocelyn knows what I'm saying.
Okay, buddy. Oh my god. He's been gone for like 15 minutes now.
Dude fell in, I don't know what to tell you.
I have somebody we can talk to.
What have you guys done? What happened?
You don't
want to
know.
John Schwartz.
Dude, John Schwartz
happened?
choked. He choked.
What do you mean?
It would
What
be great if we could control the cameras and tell you exactly what happened, but we have no idea.
He spun going into the turn before the carousel. The left-hander before the carousel.
What'd you guys do without me? We got a crash for Mike
I think-
Braun.
I
Okay,
believe
hold on.
turn eight.
John Schwartz,
I think it's
here he
turn
comes.
Turn 8.
Here he is.
Oh.
Behind, Caicedo passed him before
Yes.
he crashed?
Yes.
It was a neck-and-neck battle.
Dude, Tony's having a good race.
Hold on, I leave for 2 seconds. Here is the pass from Tony Caicedo. They're neck and neck coming down through turn 4 under the cheese sign.
Yep. Under the cheese sign,
Devin
going
is
towards
real
turn
cheese
5.
people.
Yeah, I am.
What a pass. Tony Caicedo's not pro next year. I don't know who is. Well, that was a beautiful pass. Then we got a crash. John Schwartz shook that Caicedo had the nerve to pass him.
We've had quite a few crashes. According to Tony, yep, there it is. There's
he
the tap.
ran into the back of Tony.
There's that tap.
That'll do it. That'll do it. That's crazy. We got a crash from Mike Braun.
Fucking rates.
Mike Braun not having started off strong, but whoa, what happened there? That's
Stay out of the wall.
The kink is dangerous in the rain. That's exactly what took out Tyler King.
The kink is dangerous, period. In the rain, it's deadly.
Oh, that's crazy because that's just wow.
There's
no
a
control on
reason.
that. He's just a passenger.
There's a reason why, like, the club layout of Road America does not let you go through the kink flat out. I'm just saying.
That is true. We had Jesse Olsen made a pass on
We
Nick
should-
Tiro coming through Chief sign into turn 5.
We should run the, like, obscure layouts of tracks.
Oh, I want to so bad. You have no idea, but everyone absolutely hates it.
Yeah.
They can't practice it during the week.
Listen,
Like-
you do anything
like, what is it?
slightly interesting,
Like the VIR, the Patriot course.
or like
Whatever it
Sebring, the Sebring Club Circuit.
Somebody say
There
Patriot.
you go.
Have you guys seen the Road Atlanta Club Circuit? That one's a banger.
I haven't driven it, but I've seen it.
It's
I mean,
awful. It's god awful.
Is
It's the
it bad?
worst track you could ever race in your life.
or remember that time that we did street stocks, Tsukuba, but not like the Tsukuba like 2000, the 1000 circuit or
Yeah,
whatever
that
it
was
is.
amazing.
That's such a good track. I love that track actually.
They made us do a whole season that Devin Adams sponsored and then never showed up for it.
What?
Had
Remember
to
that,
work.
Devin?
Yeah, it'd work.
Remember when Devin said, I will sponsor and run this entire season?
Yeah.
What is
And then
Tony's
didn't show
lead
up.
currently?
Yeah, it'd work.
Tony has a 5-second lead right now.
Tony's killing it.
I paid for it.
That's nuts.
And he has Kevin Hayes behind him looking to make some trouble.
Kevin Hayes is trying to unlap himself.
Imagine.
Looks like he's going
there he
to.
goes. He's flashing
There he
the
goes.
lights. Look at this. Look at Kevin
Woo!
Hayes.
Kevin Hayes
What
driving
a-
with some feelings.
What a guy. Wow. Kevin Hayes.
Marcus, what are we drinking tonight?
I am drinking Old Tub.
Nate Sides, how was your
Yes,
race
sir.
going?
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah?
Surprised. Yeah.
Alright, that was awesome.
Nate Sides. Wait, bring it back in here. Nate Sides, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm not drinking anything, and actually, I have to go to the bathroom, so.
You're not even drinking water? How do you stay hydrated?
No. I
about-
drank like a gallon of water during a day.
Like waterfalls?
That's it? What
Or
are
like-
Waterfalls?
Do you, if you have to pee, are you just gonna pee in the rig like a real race driver?
I might. Just
Like
clean it
dripping
up later.
faucets?
Yeah.
I support it.
Like
Gotta do what you gotta do.
like a flushing oh he's
Devin, calm down.
what?
famous last words from David?
What
Benachizi,
about
Benachizi making a pass on Carson
what about
Path.
Charles the Sauce Roads?
Carson Path has no bumper.
How we doing, guys?
Charles, what was this pass I was supposed to see?
So I tried overlapping myself. Oh, I'm spinning, but I saved it. Holy shit, that was sick.
Charles, hold it together.
I'm sorry. I was unlapping myself on Carson Path. He lost control, and I just dived down the inside and took the position and took off.
I tried to find it, but I couldn't, and I bet it was amazing.
It was so
Wait.
awesome.
Honestly, we had more important things to watch.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That's the truth, though.
Well, I'm gonna remember that, and then when I'm like an OMEC legend, I'm gonna call you out for those
Well,
words.
I was really hoping that you would win this
You're
season.
already a legend. You're already a legend because
No,
remember,
never mind.
we're on the internet right now, and nothing gets deleted off the internet.
Yeah. Well, and what do you call it, Marcus? The winning season will come. I promise.
I got you.
It was.
I'm not saying
it
I
was-
don't want you to win, but I got you confused for Kevin Hayes. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Because he said if he won, that he would be broadcasting, and
Okay.
he's not going to win. But I also
Damn.
want to see the Sauce win.
Yeah, it's too soon. I'm still in the the rising star.
You got it. You got it in you. I believe in you.
I don't think it's
100%.
Someday you'll be like Caicedo, just dogging it on Schwartz tonight.
Oh, 100%.
sounds like a great time to plug our sponsor, Get Good Racing. If you haven't taken advantage of Get Good Racing,
Wait, no, hang on,
I can
Chris.
do that.
Chris, Charles, can you do the sponsor roll, please?
I don't have a stop.
I don't know the line.
Just give it your best
That
shot.
was good. No, he's out.
That was fine.
Now, what happened to Caicedo?
Oh, he's win.
What? Who was the
No.
car that was going
Oh,
backwards?
he
to
pitted.
the king?
Caicedo pitted. Okay, we got another round of pit stops. I get it now.
What was
Oh my
going on
God,
with the car
Marcus.
going backwards into the king?
I think that was Kevin Hayes.
Think so?
Let's pull him in here.
Don't pull him in here.
Let's pull him in.
Devin, you're getting too drunk.
No, I'm not.
I think I need to
Anyways.
go refresh my drink as well.
No, you had your chance for intermission. You guys were like, I'm gonna fucking. stay
Someone
here.
has to
The
keep
race
the
is
broadcast
exciting.
running.
I'm gonna be a fucking martyr.
You know what? I'm going. You can't hold
All
me
right,
here.
Get out
I'm
of here.
going.
Go. Leave. Devin, are you leaving me? Devin, I hate you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's just me on the broadcast, as it was meant to be. I'm not sure what to talk about. Devin, come back. Devin? Stop! I hate all of you! Yeah, up front. During the intermission for our pals here, since they don't want to leave at the same time as me, they want to be cool. Caicedo did end up in the pits, as well as Schwartz. Looks like Schwartz, he's not 5 seconds behind, but he got a better pit stop than Caicedo, and Caicedo is still in the lead, but he's got Schwartz right on the tail of him. Devin, do you have anything productive to say? Can't tell if Devin's actually sleeping or he's just pretending. He might actually be sleeping.
I am back. What did I miss?
Do you think Devin's actually sleeping or is he just fucking with us?
Devin's definitely fucking with you, but he's not sleeping.
I don't think so. I think he might actually be sleeping.
No, he's not.
Pull him back in.
What do you mean? What? Why do I have to do this?
Fine, here.
Uh,
I think
Dude,
Devin's
he-
actually sleeping.
You think he actually?
Oh, you think he's been pretend snoring for like 5 minutes?
Yes, because he was wide awake before you went.
Huh? What?
See?
Nah, he's out of here. I tried to broadcast without you guys and I couldn't do it.
Dude, do you know how long you were gone and you left me and Devin alone for?
Long time. You know how long it takes to make a whiskey sour the right way?
Where we
Takes
at?
some time.
Did you crack the egg?
No, I don't do
Is
that.
the race over? No, the race is still going.
Devin, shut up. Remember how good this was before Devin was here?
What? I thought it was better before I got here.
That's the joke. Do you think Tony Caicedo's gonna hold the race win in front of Schwartz? Oh
Nope.
shit! There he goes
Nope.
into the dirt.
Based,
Schwartz
based
is
on the
gonna,
way he just took so well.
Schwartz is
no.
gonna capitalize on that maybe, unless Caicedo can hold him off, get a good exit out
John
of this corner.
John Schwartz is able to shrug off a lot of mistakes.
That
I'll
shows
just
you
put it
that,
that way.
see, Schwartz and Caicedo kind of the same racer. Really fast speed,
Oh.
making some mistakes.
Tony is much more emotional. Much more emotional.
Tony's an emotional guy. He's like a New Jersey guy.
Tony, when
Is he
he
Italian?
sees red, oh come on, Caicedo.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not Italian. He's like, fuck. What is he?
What is he? Brazilian?
Puerto Rican?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he's not Italian because I thought he was. I also don't think he's Puerto Rican. Tony Caicedo, if your girlfriend. Wait, he's in party. Tony,
Not a good time.
I know. Are you Italian?
No.
Fuck, keep it together.
Marcus,
He's in
We gotta-
party. He's in
Marcus.
party. If you're in party,
Marcus.
you can be pulled in at any time.
you have to walk in.
Devin, I don't think you're okay.
I'm just waking up.
No, I can't tell
Yeah.
if Devin's serious or not, and so I'm gonna drag him out.
I can't tell either.
Fuck off.
There's no
he
way.
won't stay away.
Fuck off.
Do you think Devin even gets hung over?
No, I think he's an alcoholic.
Just maintained.
Devin, when you sweat, does it smell like alcohol?
Yeah.
There you go.
How's your liver feel, Devin?
Don't we have two of them?
No, that's your kidneys.
I was gonna ask what happened to Michael Doyen, but I see Pereira has not pitted yet.
No one. We have a Carrara that hasn't pitted yet. Period.
Whoa! And we got Daniel Hall getting sketchy behind him.
Look at he's missing a key body part.
Daniel Hall has no wing and he's just drifting around the track. What is going on? Is he gonna make it through the kink?
That is a significant piece of body work to be missing at this track.
Look at him drifting through the kink.
He didn't drift. That's not.
He thought
drifting.
about it. He thought about it.
I don't think he did. This isn't.
Marcus doesn't know what drifting is.
This isn't the Fast and the Furious, Marcus. Relax.
This isn't worse.
Okay.
So, anyways, I'm gonna race GT4 next season,
Me and Chris got this done locked.
and you guys are gonna broadcast by yourselves.
Yeah, I'll just do it for the first hour, and then Devin can fall asleep, and I'll finish off the broadcast.
It
It'll
was just a
probably be the
quick
same
little lap.
ratings, honestly.
You guys are tweaking.
Do you think Daniel Hall knows he doesn't have a wing?
Why don't we ask him? Here's Daniel Hall.
He's in 4th place, and he doesn't have a wing. He's holding that shit down. What are you talking about?
You can't even see it in the rearview mirror. He probably has
Welcome
no
to Boost
idea.
Daniel Hall.
Devin, I can see that it's the sauce. It's the only person you ever drag in.
I mean, who doesn't want to talk to the sauce?
Charles, do you and Devin have some kind of secret relationship
I think
going on?
I think he's just happy that I'm a Mercedes fan, but he's not as real of a Mercedes fan as I am.
Damn. Devin.
Yeah.
Just got called out.
Devin drives a Subaru.
I used to drive a Subaru.
CVT. With the CVT. Did it have a CVT?
No. I had a sticker that made sure it said not a CVT. Like the sticker said not a CVT. I had my buddy print it out, custom made.
Damn, Devin. What's it feel like to not be a man?
Oh no, man.
Chris, you love CVTs. Get out of here.
I don't love CVTs.
Your name is Chris CVT Lover Kraus.
He's gone.
Stop dragging him out.
I don't love CVTs. I was just saying that in the Chevy Malibu, it's a good application.
Oh, fuck, buddy.
Well, and I still think the Chevy Malibu is a great sedan.
I hope you're proud of saying that.
Guys.
Live on air.
Guys. Boys.
Recorded
Devin, you spent the last 10 minutes snoring on the fucking stream. I don't want to hear shit.
Sleeping.
Whoa, Mike Braun crashed. Is that Mike Braun?
Yep.
I was not asleep.
Turn 14. That corner always.
How did he snore?
You're really proud of knowing that that's called turn 14.
Because do you know how many times I've
No, he drove all the way off the track into the Mike Braun. Rough night.
I used to be like, there was a time when I drove LMP2 like almost exclusively, and the week that it was at Road America, like 3 seasons ago, I did like every single race, and I crashed at turn 14 more times than I want to admit. I'll just put it that way.
I remember those LMP2 days. There's Bob
LMP2
Lindell passing Fettuccine.
Is the shit.
Caicedo still in front of Schwartz.
Dude, he's got it on
Caicedo
lockdown.
might take the win.
We got another 15 minutes.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna be Devin,
Michael Doyen
Marcus,
and Thomas Pereira, they are neck and neck. And by neck and neck, I mean Doyen is 7 seconds behind Pereira.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if Animal Control allows. Ooh, why does this car look messed up? This car is crab walking right now. Look at his back left. His back left is fucked.
Yeah, it looks a little fuckered. Which is a shame. It looks like Michael Doyen might be coming in P2 for the race and for the championship. Oh, P3 for the race.
What I was just gonna say.
Wait,
is
what
I'm
happened?
gonna
What
be
happened to Caicedo? Where's it? Oh, it's Redford. Don't mind me.
I'm gonna be really disappointed if Animal Control does not keep the.
It is random.
Oh.
They might not. They might. You don't know.
They need to keep their shit together. That's all I'm gonna say.
They have kept their shit together.
So far, so good. Yes.
What happened to
I think
Caicedo?
I think that there's
Caicedo
like,
went off the track. Everyone, hold your horses. Caicedo in the carousel. Got a little too wide. There he goes in the grass.
But he
and there's
didn't
Kevin
spin.
Hayes
That's
coming
okay.
around him.
It's okay. I'm
It's
laughing
okay.
at himself.
He's still first in the amateur division. How many times has Kevin Hayes
First
been
in this
unlapped
race.
himself?
First in this race.
Michael
let's be
Doyen
clear.
into the pits. You're right. Michael Doyen's car was a little fuckered.
Yeah.
What happened to
Did
Michael
you
Doyen?
not see it?
Michael Doyen went off track. Here it is. You're in the carousel, just like Caicedo. That front left of the Porsche must be getting a little...
light.
Uh-oh, there it is.
Ooh.
And I think that's gonna cost him the race for Pereira, and that's gonna give Pereira a P1.
I love the self-healing bumpers of iRacing.
Oh no! There was another spin after that. After a little bit of a sketchy rejoin, had some lights flashed at him. They're not gonna be happy. Oh, almost backing into something.
Boy!
Kink.
Sheesh!
Michael Doyen.
Michael Doyen!
Buddy. Whoa.
Devin, you still here?
Whoa.
No?
He's not. He never is.
Barely here.
I'm here. You
You're
guys
not.
are weekend. Yes, I am.
Kevin Hayes went off track again.
Let me Pullman.
No, don't. He already got mad at us. He hates us. 360 spin, 360 no scope through turn
This is
7.
Kevin Hayes.
Go.
Kevin Hayes,
Oh.
welcome to the broadcast.
What's he doing back, Kevin?
I'm not Kevin Hayes.
Devin, how many times
You
you gonna
fucking-
drink? How many times you gonna
fucking
drag
idiot.
him in here?
What a fucking idiot. Alright?
Yeah, Devin, what's wrong with you?
What?
You got about as many brain cells as Kevin Hayes. Just
What
kidding,
is
Kevin
wrong
Hayes.
with
We
you?
love you.
I'm gonna Pullman and tell him that you said that.
I mean, it's the truth. Truth hurts.
Truth hurts.
No, it's love hurts, but nice try.
I don't know why you gotta hate me.
I don't hate you, dude. I
Sides
just like
just made a
correcting
pass.
you.
Sides just made a pass on Thomas Clausen for P4. Thomas Clausen, the Mystery Machine
Ooh.
folks are not doing good tonight. Those Corvettes are struggling. A Mustang is passing a Corvette in the rain, and I don't really know what's happening.
At least you called it the right car.
I'm surprised there's still water on the track.
I'm not. It's iRacing. They
Why are
haven't
you
figured
not
it out
surprised?
yet. I literally just said because it's iRacing and they haven't figured it out yet.
Devin Adams is in the party chat. I'm gonna send you over there to find out what's going on. Our senior correspondent, Chris Krause, is in the snake pit with Devin Adams. I had to drag you back out. What'd you find out?
That we all love you very much.
That's bullshit. Ben, listen to me.
Hey, what's
You're
up?
the only one I can trust. What are they saying about me?
They're
Don't
just-
be a narc. Don't be a fucking bitch.
Don't listen to
We're
Chris.
ju-
Listen, it's just me and you right now. What's happening?
What's happening? I think we're talking about how they were moderately upset
You're not by himself. Hello?
about. Hello?
Who's
hello?
upset?
No one's
I don't know. No one's upset, really. I mean, Charles was upset because he wanted to showcase something at some point. I don't remember exactly when or where or why because I'm driving and.
Charles is on the broadcast like 17 times thanks to Devin Adams.
Well,
See,
yeah, that makes
here he
sense.
is again.
Yeah, speak the devil.
The sauce?
Charles, what are you bitching
Yeah.
about?
What do you mean?
I heard you were complaining
About what?
about Chris.
Something.
Huh?
No
No
one-
Oh,
No
What?
one has ever complained about me in my life.
I mean, that's no one. I think in the Discord has complained about you yet.
Marcus sucks.
Which is crazy, because I'm
That's
not
true.
that great at broadcasting.
Well, you don't have a high bar, is the thing.
That's true.
Like, it doesn't take much to be better than me and Devin. Nick
Just have to have a
Terrell's
pulse.
making a pass on the amateur class. Couldn't make it happen. He has
To be
a
fair- okay, so-
BMW.
so
Who's the
Nick-
BMW? That's not Carson Path behind him. Is that Justin
I-
Guerra trying to lap himself?
We have been giving... We've been dragging Nick through the coals for this race.
Well, because he hasn't been doing
He's
very
made
good.
He's made up 6 positions. He started in 15th. He is currently in 9th. A top 10 is a good result on any day of the week.
Until Barrera takes him out right here in the cheese corner.
Nope. BMW's not making that corner.
Oh, and he sent it
All
just
right,
like
all
an
right.
anime car would. Here, they're coming too wide into turn 5. The blind left-hander, he's keeping it. Nick Tiro has some competition.
He definitely does.
I think this is the most on point we've been in any broadcast. We make a highlight reel about this.
Dude, this is the best broadcast we've ever had.
Barrera
We really talked
taking the
about
defensive line.
something off topic for like a minute, and it was American Truck Sim.
That's a good game. I'm gonna go play that. I'll see you guys later.
Devin, fuck you. Where's our fun facts? You haven't said a single one.
Did you know that this racetrack is in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin?
Give me a better one. I need you to try.
Oh, I know. Well, kind of.
You're
I'm
gonna
not
have a
look this
better
up.
fun fact than Devin? That's upsetting. Wait,
This
everyone
is
shut up.
important
We got
game.
Fettuccine taking Bob Lindell turn 2 wide through turn 4. Bob Lindell
Ooh.
goes off into the gravel.
Bob kept it together though. That's all that matters.
Bob is a driver.
He is a driver. Good job, buddy. All right.
He's not in the booth with us.
Chris, what's your
I'm
fun
gonna
fact?
pull Bob in.
This is near and dear to my heart. So most racing surfaces are involve a civil engineer, but this track, like this plot of land, I'm 99% positive was bought by a civil engineer or like owned by him, and then he's like, I'm just gonna make a fucking racetrack on it anyway, and he did. It's one of the best racetracks in the world.
You've been a civil engineer for about a month, and your first fun fact was about a civil engineer.
Yes.
I like it. Tim Schaefer. We got to see him spin. Hope we get to see that in the broadcast later.
I don't hear you making any fun facts about IT professionals.
No
or whatever
one, no
you
one
do.
gives a shit about IT jobs. In my building, I'm basically like a maintenance person, but I fix computers and stuff.
Yeah. You
The
tell
building,
people,
all right. It's the same shit.
We turned it on and off again.
Literally. Can I tell you a story?
I would love to
It
hear a
has
story.
nothing to do with racing. Ready? I'll
Go ahead,
I'll
I'm
put
ready.
this on exciting for all the civil engineers in the chat. We
Go
had
ahead.
we had all of our servers go down to work, right?
Yeah.
It was a catastrophic failure. I was
Like
working.
recently?
A few months ago. I was at the data center, 3 a.m. We're trying to restore our data, but in order to restore the data, we have to get this one drive working in the sand. It's 3 a.m. I'm in a data center. I'm with Dell tech support. I've like moved up the ladder. I'm at like the fucking king of Dell tech support. I've went through. I've went through
the guy
all the
who
levels.
You should never be able,
Yeah,
you should
they
never be
keep
able to-
pushing it up the ladder. No one can figure it out. He's got me doing command line shit, all this top level stuff to get this drive going. And then I got there about 1 a.m. It's about 3 a.m. And he goes, well, you guys are pretty much screwed anyways. So the last thing we can do is just let's go ahead and pull the power cables on the back of it and then plug it back in. We'll see if power cycling gets it going. And so I turn it off, a SAN, enterprise tech support on the phone, enterprise equipment. I turn it off and I turn it back on again, and it comes alive. And that fixed it. It didn't fix it because we still had to restore all the data, but that got the drive to turn back on again.
Dude.
So I just want you to know that I had the top of the line fucking Dell support guy said turn it off, turn it back on again.
Back on again.
Yep. It's bullshit. I was really upset actually.
You're
I was
"God
like,
damn
it's
it."
3 a.m. and this is what I'm doing. We're turning it off, turn it back on again. Okay, here I go.
I love that. I love that for you, Marcus.
I'm not salty about it at all.
At least you got the next day off or something, right?
I did. I ended up getting a whole week off. That's good. Flex time. Tim Schaefer crashed again. Here he comes into the cheese corner. Right behind, I believe that's
Do you
Nate
think-
Sides or Kevin Medina. He's got to
Get
get that corner
together.
figured
Get
out.
together.
Tim Schaefer, I believe in you. Next season, you're going to be a champion.
Do you think that the Lamborghini blinds other drivers because of that extra light bar that it has?
Yes, I think it's an unfair advantage.
All right, folks, we're at the crucial time. 5 minutes. What is that? About 2 laps?
About
Where's
8
the-
minutes.
We have 5 minutes.
We're an hour 21 into an hour and 30-minute race.
We're an hour 25 in.
We're not.
But nice try.
We're definitely
We're-
not. We're
That's
100%
what
not.
Or not.
We're
Nope.
an hour
Look at this
21 into
little
the race.
fucking-
Okay,
the
you're
lap
right.
time
You're
goes
right.
off of
You're right.
the-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yep.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. It's because of the stupid grid thing.
Yo.
Chris, if you could shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. All right, so we still have 2 laps. That's what that means. We have 2 laps.
Danny Russo went off track. Drag him in here.
Danny Russo's spun.
You guys dragged me out.
No, drag Danny in here.
Yeah, here's Danny Russo.
Oh my
Is
god.
it-
Devin, you're the literal worst.
Here's Danny Russo.
Danny Russo. What'd you drag him in there for?
I didn't. I tried to drag him in here.
Danny Russo.
Come on, Mark.
We saw the spin. We had to drag you in. What happened?
Dude, the leaders were coming up. I was trying to be nice, give them extra space on the braking, and I clipped the curb and it just sent
Hey,
me
can we,
flying.
guys? Can you not swear, please?
Shut the fuck up.
It was so
Oh,
bad.
that is disappointing. We just saw it happen live right now, and you bumped that wall. That's
Wow.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
disappointing.
I'm so glad you have so much to
Well,
say
good
right
luck.
now.
I
Mark.
also,
Yeah.
it was a good rejoin. You saw Caicedo coming. You dipped off, let him go. It was all good.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with the rest of the race.
Thank you, sir.
Devin says
Please.
get better.
Please do not be
How did you
disappointed
say
in
that?
our
Yeah,
commentating
this is
skills.
today. Literally marks 1 month that I've had my sim.
Nice.
Yeah, Devin,
Nice.
don't be so hard
Just
on me,
next time.
piece of shit.
No, just next time. Don't swear in here, because we're like live and shit.
Yeah, fuck you. Don't say
Oh,
cuss
did I?
words. Anyways,
Fucking carrots.
we're never
Who's
gonna get
cracking
monetized. We're never gonna
carrots?
make any money.
Good.
The sponsors are
We wouldn't-
dropping.
Never going to. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised that.
We could have. That's why Bob had to come in here and give the sponsor
sense.
spot because he can't trust us to do it.
We-
Nate says,
need to.
Yes.
Yeah, we really need to.
I just wanted to remind you before we start this interview, don't swear in here. We're monetized.
Okay.
So how's your race going?
Going pretty good.
Yeah, you're sitting
When
in
are you-
P4 overall. Three
Just-
in Pro Class.
Jesse Olsen's in pits. About to pass him for 3.
When are you?
Yep,
Are you gonna
yep.
pit? Or are you good?
No, I'm good.
You're good.
Ooh.
I've been saving.
That's
I think
P2.
everybody got screwed up because the fuel consumption was less during the rain. So everybody took too little and nobody noticed it until just now.
You are gonna be P2 if you don't mess up. Is this gonna be your highest finish of the season?
It was possibly could be.
We've never interviewed you.
We're about to tonight.
Yes.
I'm gonna drag him
Yes.
out so we don't.
Yeah, don't fuck up.
Yeah.
If
We need to save
if
a-
we interview Sides and Caicedo, what a treat.
We should interview
What?
them both at the same time.
Back
Is
in
Schwartz
tree.
in the? No, Schwartz is not in the pit.
Oh,
We're gonna
I got
interview
interviews
Schwartz
tonight, right?
again.
Right, boys. I got interviews tonight.
Yeah, you
Yes.
always have interviews.
Oh, beautiful. I'm the
As
best
long
at
as
it.
you have like good fucking questions, teed up for him.
Yeah,
Jesus
get your
Christ,
questions.
dude.
I already have a notebook full of questions.
I doubt it. Show us.
You don't even know how to use a fucking pencil.
I know how to use a pen.
God damn, Chris Kraus fucking sending shots at our fellow
If you
OMEC
open your
season,
DMs, you would see
our
some real
OMEC season
shots.
champion, Devin
If
Adams.
you opened your DMs, you would see some real shots. He fucked me up.
Why do I have 56 DMs from you?
Uh,
That's so true. That's what's funny.
Look at the second picture first and read that, and then look at the first one.
I hope it's not a dick pic.
It is.
Are we on the white flag? We have to be on the white flag, right?
No,
There's
Chris,
5
2
minutes left of the race. Chris, calm down. Take a breath, buddy.
Sorry, I'm looking
It's
at the wrong
all gonna
time
be
here.
okay.
Sorry.
It looks like we're gonna have a John Schwartz P1 though, and Tony Caicedo 21 seconds behind the leader P2. What if a
Tony
safety car
Caicedo-
came out right now?
Yep.
I think that needs to be put in the rules. Do
I
not
would-
let the safety go.
I would
We cannot
shit
end-
my pants. Can you imagine?
We cannot end under caution. If there's whatever crosses the road gets fucking hit.
You want to know a secret?
Yeah.
There was never going to be a safety car.
God.
It's random. It is a random choice whether I do it, but it's also on a random timer if I choose to do it. But tonight
Did you
I chose
forget-
not to do it.
Did you forget to do the timer?
No. Last season we ended with a yellow. This season I didn't want the final race to have a yellow. It already had rain.
In other words, he forgot.
I literally didn't forget. I chose not to. We got a crash from Stephen Finch.
I think that was a fair decision. I think that was a fair decision.
No, I fucking love yellows. I would never forget. I had to actively choose to not do it. There goes Stephen Finch.
I like yellows as well, but
the yellows are great. I love the yellow flag. Because then the people that run away, and there's like 20 seconds between them, it bunches them all up.
Just like Tony Caicedo and Johnny Forts?
Yeah, and some people get kind of upset about it. Some years they've gotten upset about it. They're like, it was all fine until the yellow flag, and we all got bunched back up. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point.
Literally how this works, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Benicini. The man, the myth, the legend, into the wall at the kink. Nope, kept it out of the wall. That's okay. Just a little off-road.
Looks like we have about 2 minutes, 17 seconds left.
And we have Justin Barrera making a pass on Stephen Finch. And that's because Stephen Finch went to the pits.
Maybe white flag this time.
What do you mean maybe? It is or it isn't?
It might be.
We have 2 minutes left.
Yeah,
why doesn't SDK show me when the white flag is? If there's anyone watching this broadcast or the replay of it, who knows why SDK won't tell me when there's a white flag, please tell me. DM me, send a carrier pigeon, figure it out.
Looks like we have a comment from Jocelyn Osborne saying checkered flag emoji, checkered flag emoji.
It's not even the checker flag yet, wife. Calm down.
We need a white flag emoji. White flag means last lap, Jocelyn.
No, it means surrender.
Does she know that? Does she know that?
I think
also,
so.
Jocelyn, I owe you. I think like over a month ago we talked about doing Formula V rookie races. I haven't done that yet. I'm sorry. So just let me know when you're free, and we could do that sometime.
Let's all do it.
I've been telling her to get in the rig and race V's.
Formula V's are trash, but
don't have a race the V's. Have a race the F1600s.
1600s are better.
You hear that, Jocelyn Osborne?
All right, guys, we have a minute left. Let's lock in. Let's lock in a little bit.
Charles Rose crashed.
No, he didn't.
He did. Here it is.
No.
He's letting someone by. Was that the crash, or does he? Oh, and there's the. Oh no.
Oh.
He's letting someone by, being nice, and then hit the curb. Let's see this. We're gonna watch this rejoin, Charles.
Let's bring him in here.
I swear to God, this is a bad rejoin. Good job. We don't have to burn you at the stake. Now, is this has got to be a checker flag lap right here.
It has to be white flag, right?
We have 15 seconds left of the race, so I would assume so. Charles Schwartz absolutely running away from it unless he just happens to dump it in the wall for some reason. He's going to get P1.
Or if he runs out of fuel. Is Tony running low on fuel?
Tony's got damage. Look at that front bumper.
What for? It looks normal to me.
No, wait till we get another view. Hold on.
He just went by. The front right?
Yeah, it's
maybe.
fucker.
Okay.
And
all right, I'll give you that.
And the rear.
That.
Yeah,
Fucker.
he's got some damage. He's fuckered. Michael Doyen went off the track. Michael Doyen, no. Ooh, that outside wet line, but he keeps it together on the track. Michael Doyen, that's a heartbreak. I thought he was gonna win it.
Can we see how many racers are on drives right now, by any chance?
I have no idea, bud. I assume everyone.
God bless it,
You think
Marcus.
SDK... Wait. Holy shit. SDK tells me the tires.
Just
it's
not
right
realized
here. It tells me the tires, though. Do you see it? Look
Yes.
at your SDK. Look at the tires.
SDK is not following it up for me right now. It's not loading right now for me.
Shane Brown is still on wets. Or no, wait.
Kyle Orvex.
That's Kyle Orvex.
On wets.
Yep.
Why is he on wets? Has he been on wets
But he
the
just
whole
now
race?
realized this.
How did I not know this the whole time?
Oh my God, Marcus.
God,
Season 8 is going to be so fire. I can tell when there's tires. If they're wet or dry.
Season 9, you fucking idiot.
Season 8, you fucking idiot.
We're on Season 8 right now.
We're literally on Season 7, you numbnuts.
Oh my God. Guys.
Look at the title of the broadcast, my guy.
What fucking title of the broadcast? I'm not even in the broadcast.
Well, maybe you should watch it. Maybe you'd support our numbers.
I could do that. I'll watch it at work tomorrow.
I always have a stream in on my phone.
Do you really? During the stream?
Yeah.
Gross.
You're gross. You don't even know what season we're in.
I thought we were on season 8. I really did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're the worst.
Ah, dude, I apologize.
Oh my God,
and
we missed the checkered flag. We missed the checkered flag.
I tried to
of the
say
last
something.
race, you idiots. Here's Tony Caicedo. Congratulations, John Swartz. We'll get him a great interview. Tony Caicedo, P1 for the amateur division. And then we got Nate Sides, who's all the way still back at Canada Corner. We haven't missed much. 42 seconds behind Caicedo. What happened? Tony, he was on a roll tonight. Devin, you better have some hard-hitting questions for Tony tonight.
I do.
Such as, why did he all of a sudden pull a race win out of his
What?
ass?
Don't spoil it.
How am I going to spoil it? I don't know your question.
Exactly.
What do you mean exactly? You're tweaking.
You watch your mouth.
You're tweaking.
You watch your mouth.
We're actually gonna make.
Marcus, you watch your
We're gonna make
mouth.
Chris Krause do all the interviews.
Do not. I am not. I don't have the
Nate
capacity
Sides
to do
across the finish line. That's P3 overall and P2 for the Pro Division. He's gonna be getting an interview from us. Jesse Olson. Remember the guy with the strategy at the beginning? He ends the race. P4 overall, P3 for the Pro Division. Mitch Buenaventura, Tony Caicedo's arch nemesis. We haven't heard from him in quite a while. He's coming across the finish line. P5 overall, P4 for the Pro Division. Daniel Hall is able to come across P5 for the Pro Division. Nick Terrell, who I was talking mad shit about all night, he comes across
I told you,
P6,
dude.
8 places
What
above
a
where
recovery.
he qualified.
What a recovery!
Imagine
Well,
imagine if he would just
P7.
qualify. Can you imagine?
Nick did qualify. He started in 15th.
But can you
idiot.
imagine if he started farther
He
up the
didn't
grid?
load it.
He would
He
destroy
didn't load it
everyone. He'd
until
give John
later.
Schwartz a run for his money.
Maybe he fucking should, but he also likes dealing with traffic. Apparently, there was only seven drivers.
Did you say
that
he
started
likes
that-
dealing crack, apparently?
I said dealing with traffic. Apparently, there was only 7 drivers that finished on the lead lap this week.
That's incredible. Thomas Pereira. He comes across 8th overall,
Victoria?
P2 in the amateur
Victoria.
division, and he wins the amateur championship. He's going in the pits.
Unofficially,
No. Why is he going in the pits? Wait. Is he going to cross the finish line?
yeah, he will. He should. Are we sure about that?
Are we sure he's going to cross the finish line?
Are we sure that he's going
Wait,
to
or
win
the race
amateur?
already? Yeah. He was only 3 points. There's only a
Oh,
3-point difference between him and Doyen.
He's a lap down. He's a lap down. So yeah, he's already on. He should be done already.
Oh, I'm that far behind?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, Devin. Put me out of my fucking misery. Let's get some interviews. Who are you doing first?
I think we should interview John Schwartz.
Our main man, John Schwartz.
Hello.
Here we have our main man, Jonathan Swartz, the winner of this race and potentially the winner of the Pro Division.
Hello, guys. Yeah.
It's nice talking to you again.
Yeah, same. So, yeah, that was quite a race. A lot of strategy coming into play, trying to determine if a safety car is ever going to come out. That played a big factor, honestly. Just trying to go from like the wet line to the dry line in that transition period. And wow, yeah, that was a ton of work, but great battles, especially with Tony there at the front, a little bit with Jesse as well. I think Jesse Olsen. So, yeah, I knew after that early mistake I made in turn 2. I don't know if you caught it, but fell back from like 1st to 8th. Felt really dumb.
We
about
definitely
it.
caught it because Caicedo was giving you a run for your money the whole race.
Man, yeah, it definitely didn't make my life easy falling back, but yeah, I was like, if I can get a podium after that recovery, I was gonna be happy. So I didn't expect the win, but yeah, that was I'm glad the race was as long as it was. It gave me the time to drive up through the field. So
Were you expecting a pace car tonight?
I would say I was like 70% think there was gonna be a pace car, 30% chance it was gonna go green. I mean, I just remember we had one at Mugello, and I was like, I think if that had one, it was a long race, and yeah, I mean, anything really could happen. So
We noticed your contact with Tony Caicedo. What happened there? Because it looked like you guys didn't even hit each other.
yeah, I think we did just hit each other like the smallest bit. The thing is, if that contact happened in the dry, I would have been able to manage. But the problem was, as soon as that contact happened, it's like the front tires basically stopped moving from that bounce, and then the rears basically had like started to slide, and in that rain, there was just no grip, and the car just immediately went around. So just trying to race super close there, trying to get as good of an exit as I could by getting close on the entry, and I just made small tap there. So I don't think it was either one's fault. I think it was just a racing incident, but just the rain didn't help, so it probably made it look crazier than it was.
Awesome. Anybody else have any questions for him, or can I congratulate him on his maybe league win?
Dude, I just want to say, if I was in your shoes, like, there's no way I would have been able to brush off the early spins in the wet that you did. So yeah, fantastic race overall. Keep it up, man. We're looking forward to next season.
Yeah, appreciate it, Chris. Thanks.
That's all I got. Congratulations on the race win. It was fantastic to see you out there racing once again. I'm surprised that Tony gave you the run that he did, but that was one of the most exciting races I've watched this season, I think.
100%.
But yeah, looking forward to the street fight in a few weeks, and maybe next season, we'll see.
Absolutely.
Yeah, have a good night.
I'm a horrible person.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to end these interviews, man.
And here we have P2. Oh yeah, he's here. I'm tweaking. Here we have Nate Sides, P2 overall, P2 in pro class.
P2 in pro class, P3 overall.
Nathan Sides.
Oh yeah, we never have that happen. I'm sorry.
Straight from
anyway,
Amish quality.
Marcus? I do the interviews around here. I do the interviews around here.
Got straight out of his buggy into the Mustang.
So we get this guy out here. Hang on. Welcome to the broadcast booth. How are you feeling after that P3 overall?
Dude, that was a good run. I was really happy with that. I wasn't expecting to do real good because of my car. The Mustang isn't typically really good in the rain, but I stayed out of trouble, waited till it to dry up, and I think a lot of people screwed their fueling up.
Were you there or like around for the Tony Caicedo John Schwartz incident?
No, they were 40 seconds ahead of us. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they were. There was no. I'm gonna make a petition that John has to race with one flat tire next season because he is too fast.
I can agree with that. Marcus? Good talk, Marcus.
Wait, I'm back. What'd you say?
And I'll see you later.
We were talking about Nate Side said something about John Schwartz has to race with one flat tire next season.
I don't think we can allow that, just based on the way that iRacing is.
John Schwartz has to race on a flat tire. Well, Nathan Sides.
Yes.
I just want you to know, Tony Caicedo.
Marcus, go home. You're drunk.
Was battling John Schwartz this entire race. For a second there, he was like 7 seconds ahead.
Yeah, I was in Discord with him. He gave us pretty much a play-by-play when they were passing each other.
I don't know what was happening. He had a fire in his ass tonight.
He's the rain, man. He loves the rain.
He does.
Yeah, it's all his years of playing rally games.
So instead of giving John Schwartz a flat tire, I think you need some race coaching from Tony.
Maybe.
Or our sponsor, Get Good Racing.
That's true. I could, yeah.
No.
He and I did a little bit of coaching for me when we did Spa, but it didn't really help evidently. Well, I mean, I guess it did. I did better than I normally do. So
I don't know if that's a good sponsor plug.
It didn't help. It didn't help him.
Listen, Nate Sides, you can't just come in here and be like, "Yeah, he coached me, but it didn't really work."
No, Tony, not Get Good.
Oh. I thought
Tony
you were saying Get Good.
No,
I don't know if you should say that right now.
No, Tony and I ran Spa together.
Oh.
Well,
the cursed Spa race.
Congratulations on P2. Have we ever interviewed you for an OMEC race ever?
Not this season.
Not this season. We have before.
Have we?
He wins.
Yeah.
Oh, he used to win always.
Yeah. Then we got a bunch of other people that are better than me, and now I'm mid-pack at best.
Well, you're getting there.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
if
taking
you
it, man.
maybe
just
it's not to
sandbag
get
every
good.
race, you can go down to amateur probably.
There you go. I thought this was a one-way street. You can't go down.
Can you not?
I don't think, because then it promotes sandbagging, right?
Yeah, why would you be able to go from pro to amateur? That doesn't
Well,
make
Yeah.
what if you just what if you get shitty? I don't know.
No, don't fucking. You're
Where's
talking
Bob?
ridiculous right
I
now.
have
You're
Greg
talking
Bob in here,
ridiculous.
but he's gone.
Shut up. Stop it.
Marcus,
Bob
get
would not
out of
approve-
here.
Bob would not approve of this.
Bob loves us. Don't you talk shit about Bob.
No, Bob's awesome. I love Bob.
Anyways, that's all I got. Nate Size, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Hell of a race.
That was an
Thanks.
awesome race.
I'll take it.
And here we have
Devin,
Tony
hold on.
Caicedo.
Devin, hold on. Devin, hold on. Why do you Irish goodbye every person you interview?
And here we have
It's
Tony
like
Caicedo.
it's like 3
Pretty-
seconds of silence,
Dude.
and then it's like whoop.
Holy shit!
What's up, guys?
Tony Caicedo. Before I even hit you with any questions, do you have anybody you want to shout out before this race?
Shout out to all the admins, Bob, Marcus, for putting on, and Landon,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
brother.
hear that, but all the admins for putting on an amazing season and really working with me and just coaching me and just helping me out
And
and
the
everything.
commentators.
And the commentators, especially
Okay.
Devin Adams, for always being the comedic relief.
Okay. Funky Marcus.
Oh man.
I needed
But- Oh my god, man! My heart is like pounding right now.
I mean, you pretty
Are
much
you
got
upset?
P1.
Are you upset that you weren't able to hold off Jonathan Schwartz, or are you glad that you got P1 in the amateur class?
Dude, I
For the race,
could
for the
not
race.
be happier for the fact that I held off John for a majority of the race. I gladly wear that overall P2 on my chest. Like
Dude.
that is
Wait,
that
There
is
was- there was a fire.
I have to interrupt for 1 second.
Oh my
Just
God,
'cause-
Marcus.
No, wait. Just because the
Go
broadcast,
home.
I do the person's replay as you're broadcasting them, the start of the race. Tony,
Oh,
Tony,
you're
what
drunk.
was the swerve onto Mike Braun at the start of the race? We almost thought you were gonna
swerve
take out
on-
Mike Braun.
like Braun.
We just watched it happen. You dipped over to him. We're hopefully Tony's gonna keep it clean this race, and then you swerved right into Mike Braun like you're gonna hit him, and we're like, oh shit, I don't know if Tony's gonna
Oh,
keep it clean.
like on the race start immediately.
Yeah.
So what happened was I got the jump on Doyen and I wanted to see if I could sneak into the right because I usually prefer to dive on the inside when I get the run. But Braun was sticking there, so I didn't dive any further. Once I saw that he wasn't budging at all, I was like, alright, never mind, let me hang out behind Doyen and play this out. And I still tried to inch my way and creep my way over as much as I could just to kind of make him uncomfortable. And I'm just very, very comfortable in the rain in general, so I just held onto that outside line and just hoped that he would fall back a little bit. So,
Gotcha. I
Yeah.
like that. Back to you, Devin.
Tony,
Back to you.
you come from a week suspension, and you
Uh-huh.
just go out there, balls to the wall, and win the freaking thing.
Yeah, man.
What's going
Are
through
you
your
on-
head right now?
Are you on top of the world?
Something like that. I don't know. I mean, Road America is one of my favorite tracks. It's definitely one of the tracks I'm most comfortable with. I've got a lot of hours on it. And on top of that, it's with the rain. So that really, really worked out in my favor. So, once I saw that qualifying was in the rain, I was like, great, let me try and set a good time. I almost set a P3 time, but I botched one of my laps. But I mean, regardless, I made it work. I just tried to qualify strong and just keep it clean and hold it out there and just do what I do in the rain,
Well, you realize that your team maybe not have gotten a P12 or P11. I'm sorry,
My team, Outlander, P11.
P11.
Let's go.
These are just rough numbers. Keep in mind, none of us can do math.
Gotcha.
I'm
Tony,
pretty
Tony,
sure.
who's your teammate?
Dude,
Fen. Fennicini.
It's Fennicini.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my teammate.
Acini.
I checked it.
Fettuccine.
There's no H-House in a Chini. That's really all I have for you, Tony. I just want to congratulate you one more time.
For sure. Huge shout out to John for the awesome racing back and forth. That was so much fun, and like, you know, that's not normally someone that I get to race because I usually am like a mid-pack driver. So actually getting to kind of go like wheel to wheel with John was just awesome.
I don't think you're a mid-pack driver. You almost won last season. You got P2, my guy.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, no, I got P3 last season, I think. But
Well,
no, P.
I don't
P3,
think you're
but,
mid-pack driver. You're better than that.
Well, I need to have consistency to be out of a mid-pack driver, in my opinion. I don't think the consistency is there yet, but you know, like I had a few answers.
I think we talked about that on the broadcast a little bit.
We may have talked a little shit about you on the broadcast, but we love you.
It's okay. It's probably deserved. No, once I saw John go off in T2, I was like, oh god, shit's real now. Like I'm in first, I gotta like focus. So that was a lot of pressure. And then actually, once I was already in P2 and John had long passed me on the dry tires, I lost it going into Thunder Valley, and I completely spun. But I got so lucky, the car just kind of stayed sideways and just slid across the track, and then I tapped the wall like with my front bumper, and it just straightened me out, and I kept going. I really thought that was it, but yeah. And then I had an incident. I think I was taking the carousel, and it was mostly dry, and I was really pushing it through the carousel, but my left tires just caught a little bit of the moisture on the outside, and it pulled me off track. And that's when John officially passed me from, for first place.
Well, what do we think, boys? Are we going to see a promotion next season for Mr. Tony Caicedo?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know. That's all up to Bob's algorithm. We don't actually make any decisions.
Bob punches the numbers.
You might have crashed out enough races. You're still an amateur. I don't know.
Probably.
We'll see. Well, what do you think about? Did you like the rain? The amount of rain this season?
Well, you know me. I love the rain.
What
so
if we had an all rain season? Would you still show up?
Oh hell yeah! I'd be there every single day.
Fantastic. Well, that's all I got for you, Devin. You got any more questions?
I just want to congratulate Tony one more time.
Thank you.
Tony's a good guy.
Congratulations. One congratulation for every beer. He's got about 17 to go.
That's not funny.
Oh.
Anyways, you're just kind of, you made a slight whoopsie last season, or not last race, but the race before that, and I think you came back a bigger man.
I tried. I definitely tried my best to focus as much as I could and really aim for a good result here. So
I almost might say that you really locked in, as the children say.
Dude, I was born to lock in, forced to lock in for this race.
Wait, was Tony skibbity?
I think he was.
All right, we're off the rails.
Enough of this.
Tony, congratulations.
Get right here. Thomas Pereira, P2 in the amateur division. Welcome to the broadcast booth.
You said his name wrong again. We had this whole discussion last week. Do we need to get Landa back in here and have another interview in Portuguese?
Landon? We can. How about
No.
Doyle.
I don't even think Landon's in here. Landon's not even here
Landon's
today.
not here, but
Michael Doyle can tell me how to say his name.
Thomas, congratulations on P2.
Thank you.
I think you won. I think you just won the amateur division.
Yeah, I
I
asked
think
Bob to
that
these
big.
questions.
I think there.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Eagerly waiting.
Are you happy to not have to do an interview in Portuguese?
A little. No, not really.
You're lucky.
Devin's asking the important questions, alright? Dude, honestly, good race overall is what I'm gonna say. I wouldn't want to be out there. I wouldn't want to be out there in those conditions, but you guys kept it together, and like Devin is saying, you're at least top two in the amateur division.
Yeah.
I think my numbers may be off, but I'm pretty sure you won.
We are pretty sure about that.
All right, don't get my hopes up.
I mean, you were only 2 points separated from Michael Doyen, and he finished P4 in the amateur division. So
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
I'm worried about Tony.
Tony ain't.
Tony's not a threat. Don't worry about it.
yeah, Tony. I think that made Tony third or fourth.
Okay.
He was not a threat. It's just you and Michael. It's just you and Doyen. So I think you won it. But
Do you wanna
how'd
have
you
a-
feel? How'd you feel starting all the way back there in the grid at the beginning? in the rain.
Yeah, like in the spray.
Yeah, wasn't too easy, but you know, endurance race, I just try to play the long game, try to not crash.
Put your head down, crank out the laps.
Yeah, and because it's with a wet track, if you try to push, especially in this track, it's so easy to overshoot and fuck up.
Yep.
So just try to stay in there, and ended up working out.
Nice. No, that's the truth, honestly. This track, the kink, there's like two killers for this in this track, in my opinion. And it's the kink and turn 14.
The kink was
the
killing
last
a
turn.
lot of people. In qualifying, the whole track was killing a lot of people. It seemed very difficult to even get a qualifying lap in.
Yeah, wasn't too easy for sure.
All right, man.
Devin, you got any more hard-hitting questions?
What are you drinking tonight?
Oh my god.
Nothing actually. I'm pretty thirsty, so I might go grab a
You
drink.
haven't drank anything during the entire race?
No, not tonight.
Devin,
Like water?
It's crazy, but there's some people around here in
I'm
the
asking
world.
like
There's some
Coke,
people in the world
water,
that don't need to have
Mountain Dew.
a beverage every single minute of the day. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
No water.
No, but I am thirsty. I mean, when would I drink during the race?
I always have a big old water bottle right next to me.
I
Oh
drink
yeah,
water
that's,
during the race.
that's definitely a water bottle there. Devin.
Yeah.
Now, I got a real question, Thomas. You sticking with the Corvette next season? Are you racing next season?
Or are you going to hit the McLaren?
Or are you going to hit GT4 next season?
GT4 is next season?
Yep. We're doing only GT4 field next season.
We're not, no,
Is that
it's
true?
not. No.
No, that's not true.
there could be a multi-class situation though, of GT3
Okay.
and GT4.
Yeah, we'll have to see. The Porsche seems to be overpowering the rain that you're almost putting yourself at a disadvantage if you don't pick it. So I'll have to test it out, think about it.
It does seem the Corvette seemed a little better in the rain though than the Mustang. I think this
For
year
sure.
the Mustang was the loser in the rain.
Unless ask Nathan Sides then.
I mean, yeah, he did end up finishing P2 in a Mustang.
say-
So I mean, the Porsche is the cheat code, but it's still possible in other cars.
Yeah.
Are you more of a fan of the open setup races or the fixed?
I'm impartial because I feel like the cars feel good, and I mean, you know, people are always sharing setups, so you can usually find a good one as well. But even the iRacing setup is pretty decent.
Yeah, I think they really upped their game on the iRacing setups. Like in the last, I think it was the last couple seasons where they started getting really good for me.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your P2
Thank you.
and your P1 overall. Happy to have you here. Hopefully, we'll be seeing you race next season, talking to you, interviewing you, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, bud.
That's it. I think I cut him off a little early. Did I put him back in the right chat? Who knows? He's in the interview
As-
room now.
Who knows?
That's Thomas
As you would
Ferreira.
say.
Everyone, are we gonna have a
As you would say,
surprise interview from Nick Tiro?
Oh, jeez.
Little-
I just want to say I talked mad shit about you this whole broadcast because I've never
Nick,
seen you
talked
crash so much in one
so
race. So talk us through it.
Nick, we were wondering. Art,
I didn't do any practice, and qualifying was my first visit. In my brain, I was thinking tonight was Spa for some reason,
Oh,
but I was like, oh, we did the 24 hours of Spa in the way. That's no big deal. But then I realized Spa is where Pony Express is running tomorrow night in the wet.
Yeah.
So in my brain, I messed up there. So then it was one of those things like, well, I came in, loaded the session, and was trying to get setup loaded and just doing my thing and trying not to wreck anybody or wreck myself. And I think I had like no less than like 4 spins, and I know I finished the end with the 17 incident points, so I was 1x away from a drive-through.
Ooh, that's amazing. What do you think?
Yeah, it was not fun.
You gonna stick with the Corvette next season? Or are you gonna stick around next season?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Porsche.
That
Gross.
seems everybody. You think everyone's just gonna?
You're
Are we gonna have a field of Porsches next season?
That's what I'm gonna do just for the rain weeks. So since we have to stay hooked to one car, I'm just learn to run the Porsche, and that'll just be the car I kind of run with. I think going forward.
They
You
are
know what
kinda
car you should run?
overpowered.
The Mercedes.
Yeah. No. Nah, the
What if
the
what if it
Porsche
was
is,
what if it was
like,
open
insane.
setup? Would you still stick with the Porsche?
Probably.
Interesting. It's that powerful in the race in the rain.
Hey, Nick.
I mean, yeah, you can drive the dry line with the Porsche when it's wet out, and it doesn't even really seem like it cures.
Interesting.
That is such a lame take. I'm gonna be honest.
Damn, Chris coming in
Well,
heavy with the shots.
If we're hooked to a car, then yeah, but I don't want to drive something that feels like there's a huge disadvantage.
Well,
So I'll choose the meta car, and I'll
whatever.
I'll just run the meta car.
I mean, I support it. I'm good
Gross.
for it.
gross.
Chris is getting a little heated, but that's okay.
Running the meta car is boring.
Chris,
All right, let's get Chris here.
yeah, let's
Marcus!
let's get Chris out of here. Anyways,
you're
now-
saying this. You're saying this to the guy that ran the Lambo 2 seasons ago, the Audi another season. I've not ran the meta car.
this is true. If you were gonna call someone the Metacar driver, it would not be Nick. We were gonna talk to Chris, but Devin keeps dragging him out.
I don't
Nick
do
Terrell, thank you for your surprise interview.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're
Thanks
happy
for the
to see
surprise
you.
interview as well, guys.
Absolutely.
We drove the
We'll be,
McLaren
we'll be talking to you next season, hopefully.
in the 12
Yeah,
hours.
I'll be around. I'm not.
All right, listen, Chris, calm down.
Marcus.
You can't just be harassing the veterans, okay?
I don't care. Just the
You
meta-
should. How much have you drank?
Oh my
tonight?
god.
Wait, just two.
Kevin Hayes.
Kevin Hayes, welcome to the broadcast booth.
Hey.
What a nightmare of a race for me.
Yeah.
What a nightmare of a
No
broadcast.
shit. No fucking shit.
Chris
That was
is
pretty,
on one. I think the second fucking whiskey hit him, and he's ready. So Chris has some questions for you.
I have. No, I have some questions for all three of you.
No,
Go ahead.
no.
Go ahead.
No.
This is how this goes.
No.
You
Marcus,
are in
this is
the
how this
interview
goes.
room. You get interviewed.
Shut up, Marcus.
Yeah,
Let me.
Fuck you, Chris.
I think.
I was,
Everybody's gonna run Porsche at this point.
Oh, don't.
Yeah.
They drug me in here. Listen. What?
It's like gross, and I was like, well, it's not like I've ran the meta car any previous season. I ran the Audi, the Lambo.
Are you talking about not going?
Chris,
It's gonna be the most consistent.
Marcus back in. Leave Marcus in here.
Chris, they're talking mad shit about you in the focus chat.
I just do what I'm told.
I don't give a shit.
Marcus, I brought this up. What was the one rule about splitting the chats between focus and party?
Yeah, but you're an OMEC team member.
I was stressed,
You can
not
handle
driving
it.
well.
Yeah,
I crashed right after.
Listen, Chris, not Kevin.
Almost crashed right
Kevin.
after.
Who are you talking to?
You already weren't driving good, so it was okay. I
trouble.
felt like it was okay to pull you in.
Well, I caught back up to Doyen at one point, which could have been very important in the overall standings.
But I believe I pulled you in right after a crash.
So let me talk math
So it
to the
wasn't
fans out
before
there.
a crash.
You know what, Marcus? Let me talk math to your wife, because she's
We're back
probably
in
the
the
only one who's
fucking
still
ass.
watching.
the only
I
person
can
that's still
imagine
watching
she's the
this
only
stream.
one that watches this. You're correct.
Yeah, so when people watch this back, I just want them to know that I'm the first one who figured this out, because I'm probably wrong. So, me, Doyen, and Pereira will all add our worst drop week to our points after this week. Most likely. Therefore, looking at the points, there is a shot Doyen still wins this. Because if their drop weeks come on, Doyen's worst drop week is 93 points. Pereira's Pereira won't have that drop week come on because he finished high enough today.
I want to say, before this race started, Bob Lindell told me that they are 3 points apart and they both have the same drop weeks. So this is the final deciding race for them.
That's simply not true.
That's what Bob told me.
Whoa.
You tell me
Oh my
Bob's
God.
a fucking liar?
You're gonna
I'm telling
tell the
you.
algorithm that it's wrong?
Let me tell you why.
The algorithm is never
You know
wrong.
Bob's
Because-
job is in real life,
Let me tell you
He's a
what. Yeah, but
hitman.
I work with.
and he knows where you live now.
Probably.
Have you
I
played
hope he
the
does.
game Hitman 1, 2, and 3?
I actually have never played any of the Hitman
It's modeled
franchise.
after Bob's life. He's killed a man with a fish before.
There's not enough edibles in that game for it to be modeled after Bob's life. But so Doyen's best drop week was 93 points. So in theory, because Doyen did not score 93 points
Oh
tonight.
shit! Bob was listening to the broadcast. He's here. Bob.
So
Bob,
in
who
theory,
won?
I know who won, but I'm not busting it out yet.
Wait, Bob.
So
Hang on.
Stop! I hate Devin.
Why
so
do y'all keep
fucking
doing
much.
this?
I hate Devin.
Can you
I know.
stop?
I know who won.
Devin pulled me out and made me tell him. Okay, so what I said is that they're in the same situation for drop weeks, meaning that they both have drop weeks used. It wasn't like one of them had 2 drop weeks for zeros or whatever. So, but not that their points were the same.
I
So
would just like to point out that it wasn't just my wife watching. Bob was watching because that's why he's here.
Here is how Doyen can still win, and I don't know the points situation. I don't think this is the case because Pereira did finish 9th, I believe, tonight. So Kevin, I know who won. So I know, but you said you're not going to say. So I'm going to finish what I was saying before Devin rudely interrupted me.
I did not rudely interrupt anybody.
Like
in
an
theory,
interrupting cow.
I'm talking to Marcus's wife. If y'all could let me speak. In theory, if Pereira only scores 90 points tonight, which I don't know what P9 gets you, I believe P9 gets you like 91 or 92. In theory, if Pereira only got 90 points tonight, Doyen's drop week would come back on because he got his second drop week would be replaced with tonight. Doyen would score 93 points. He would be the champion by a single point.
That's what you were thinking about instead of not crashing during the race?
My 4th spin, I started going through the permeations. Yeah.
I think you mean permutations.
No, it's permeations.
It's not permeations. That is not a word.
Chris is a civil engineer. Don't question him.
Permeations is not a word.
Okay. Time to go to the Google.
Bob, I think you should break it out on the broadcast who won.
All right.
It's the finale. I think it's
Start with pro. Oh, Michael Doyen is in the interview room? Let's bring Michael
don't
Doyen
bring him in
here.
here. We're talking about it. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Bob.
All right. So this will be. I will post it on the Discord in just a minute. But yeah, I would like to congratulate the Osborne Motors Endurance Challenge Season 7 winners in the Pro Division.
What's the Pro Division called again?
Just the Pro Division.
Devin, just be quiet for a second, buddy.
I'm sorry.
In 3rd place, actually knocking Bradley Elvis out of 3rd place, you've got Nick Terrell with 664 points. Holding on to 2nd, Jake Luther with 717, and topping the Pro Division, congratulations, John Schwartz, who manages to extend that lead to 726. All right, over to the amateur division, where the Get Good Cup has been up for grabs this entire time. So let's see who takes home the very first Get Good Cup.
Please let me finish in front of Tony.
In 3rd, we have Kevin Hayes at 605.
Yes. I beat Tony. That's all I care about. Tony, if you hear this, fuck you.
All right. In 2nd place, Michael Doyen, not quite successful in his quest to repeat, but stays in a nice 2nd place there with 625. And in number 1, as we were saying, we got Thomas Pereira, who at 631 actually takes home the first Get Good Cup and wins the amateur division. So congratulations.
Thomas, you did it, buddy.
All right. And now on to the big board here with the big points. Interestingly enough, we did have some turnover this week. Sudi Deathcrow for Murder fell down to 4th off the podium. So we're going to start at number 3, which is now taken up with Sudi Hot Twin Finches in 3rd. In 2nd, Empire Racing. And topping the team board is Sudi Blue Falcon. So congratulations, Sudi Blue Falcon, sitting at number 1.
Bob, I have to ask, did Checkers or Wreckers finish in front of Pineapple Auto Racing?
I will leave that to the greater standings when I get them posted, and you can tell.
Oh, okay. You only did the top 3. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You looked at the... Okay.
All right,
I'm
popping out so I can get these things out so everybody else can see them. And if you're
I appreciate your work, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you for coming in.
What a fucking kiss
Giving us
ass.
that thing. Fuck you, Kevin.
Well,
Fuck you,
I
Chris.
am going to
Listen,
I
Michael Doyen
I
is
am
here. Everyone shut up.
I am going to claim if
You
Checkers
you
or
haven't
Records
shut up.
finishes.
We have
I know.
royalty
I'm
in
still
here. We
talking.
have Michael Doyen in here. Listen, Michael Doyen.
You're so fucking rude, Marcus. Fuck you.
Ruder than Devin?
Ruder than you. Yeah.
All right, Kevin Hayes, I'm sorry. Continue your speech.
Oh, Tony's upset with me in chat.
Why is Tony upset?
Because he's listened to the broadcast and heard me tell him to go fuck himself.
I'm not here.
Oh, here he is. But if Checkers
Michael,
or
I'm sorry
Records
I drove you
finishes in front of Pineapple Auto Racing, I am claiming the All AM Team Championship for Checkers or Records with me and Joe Evers. So, Chris, how does it make you feel?
I'm upset that I got pulled into
You didn't get pulled in. You
Broadcaster.
volunteered.
the broadcast booth.
You volunteered.
I did not volunteer. Kevin, I would only hold you back.
You 100%
but I really,
volunteered. Are you kidding me?
I really wish that I could, help. That I could have helped in some way.
You could.
Well,
they probably won because you didn't race, Chris.
Factual.
Yeah, that's facts.
Joe Evers was a hell of a teammate. I think he finished P5 or 6 in the AM standings. So I heard a little birdie tell me today that there's a good chance that I'm losing a number. And we'll be looking for a new 2-digit number next season.
That's just because you didn't want to be a broadcaster. You said if you won the amateur division, you'd be a broadcaster.
Did I make it that obvious with crashing 4 times today?
Wow.
Ever heard of sandbagging?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure as shit not winning pro with John Schwartz here, unless Barcelona becomes the norm for me. So.
Have you ever heard of our sponsor, Get Good?
Bob Lindell's back.
Yeah, just also all pro and AM changes are subject to the algorithm that we have yet to run. So there is no special information that we have at this point.
Can you go?
Can
you go from pro to AM?
I don't think so. I mean,
no.
Right. Can I cry?
Yes, you can. That's allowed.
I can cry if I want to.
I just had to correct the misinformation from the stream.
Dorian, I was crying in the sand trap a couple times today.
Oh, I feel you, dude.
That was a rough one. But what happened? You were like up in second and third, and then all of a sudden, I was behind you, a lap down.
Second pit stop when I went in, it was my screw up. I had on wets still. I tried to switch over to dries. It can't. At that point, I was already changing the fronts. It canceled everything out and only changed my fronts back to wets.
Oh,
I should have just
no.
sat there. I should have sat there and changed all 4 tires to dry.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna lie. I knew I had to beat Pereira, and I knew he was still a bit behind me. But immediately that little shakeup just rattled me and screwed everything up. So I went out. I think I did 2 laps. The rear end was just real loose.
Yeah, that would have been insane. Half wet, half dry.
Yeah, it changed the fronts to new wets, and the rears were still just the old ones.
Oh.
And then, so I think I did 2 laps, went back in, changed to dries, and then at that point I was just, I think Pereira was about 12 seconds behind me, and I knew I had the pace now that it was getting dry because I was really practicing here. But I was just pushing a little bit too hard. I think turn 9 or 10. And I should have tapped the brakes, and for whatever reason, I boosted the throttle a little bit, and I ran wide and then hit the wall, and that was it.
Damn.
One little screw up in the pitch just ruined it all for me.
Well, you're still going home with P2.
That's what I did.
P2 championship. You're still getting a trophy.
Dorian, I went on the dries at the first stop. How do you think I feel? Yeah. I was like, I'm going to be risky. It's going to dry out in the next 10 minutes.
13
laps later,
someone else did
wasn't the case.
Jesse Olsen.
There was a few of us who went on to the dries, and it was immediate regret.
No, Jesse Olsen took dries on lap 7, and he ended up finishing
That was Barrera.
overall. No, it was Jesse Olsen.
It was not Jesse Olsen.
100%, it was Jesse Olsen the whole
Fucking
time.
idiot, Marcus.
Oh my fucking god, we're going back. Hold on.
Well, anyways, I appreciate you guys in the broadcast booth. I'm gonna get out of here.
Good season, man. Good season.
Hey, no, Kevin Hayes, you shut your mouth. Get back here. On the broadcast right now is Jesse Olsen pitting and putting on dry tires on lap 7. You son of a bitch.
I think you're making it up.
It's
that can
on
be fabricated.
the broadcast right now. Here it is.
That is AI generated.
He's about
That is
to go in the
fake
pit.
news.
He's about to go in the pit.
That is fake AI
Right
news.
there he is. Look, he's going in the pits right now. Hobie pitted on lap 7, put on dry tires, and finished 4th overall.
That's what the media wants you to
So
think.
I don't want to hear any excuses from you, OMEC sim driving person. That's what I thought.
Anyways, I'm not racing GT4s next season. I'll be in GT3s again.
You're
so
gonna be in the
I'll see you boys there.
next season.
I will not be in the broadcast.
GT4s.
Chris and Devin are gonna broadcast me racing GT4s. I've decided.
Please,
You can you can race GT4s all you want. I'll be in a GT3.
Michael Doyen, what do you think about being a broadcaster? What do you think
Dude,
about?
if
What do
we-
you think about taking over?
If we have Michael Doyen, in the broadcast booth, Devin is just gonna sit here the whole time and talk about, oh my god, dude, I love the sound of your voice, and it's just gonna become weird.
Hey guys, I have a really fun idea to really end the season strong. We get all of OMEC to go run Carb Cup at iRacing Super Speedway here in 24 minutes.
I love it.
Is that the free one?
No.
You have iRacing Super Speedway, I think.
You have to buy the Speedway.
Oh, it's a great track. You should buy it.
No,
It's a 3-mile oval.
It is not a good track at all.
It's an amazing track.
I don't race any ovals. I ain't got time to waste money.
Awful track. Dude, ovals are where it's at. You need to give ovals a try.
You need to start racing the IndyCar.
I was not a believer.
IndyCar's
I was
so
not a
much fun.
believer, but I love ovals. Gen 4, my guy.
I'm still trying to get Landon over into the IndyCar, but it ain't working too well.
IndyCar is hard. I can't drive the IndyCars very well.
I can't drive stock cars worth a damn.
All right,
so.
folks. I'm ending this broadcast.
Okay.
Everyone in here.
Bye, everybody.
Doyen, congratulations. You don't have to leave. I'm just gonna end like the streaming aspect.
Bye, everyone.
Season
I'd
finale.
say bye to everyone at home.
Goodbye.
Congrats on season 7, folks. We love you all.
We'll come back.
See you.
Season 8.
Hold on.
We'll be
Plug.
just as terrible
Plug
as
it.
ever. I hope you're ready for next season.
OMEC and 3 other leagues are going head-to-head in a street fight on week 13. It's going to be in 3 weeks' time from today. I'll be on the Broken Wing Racing League Twitch channel, so go check them out. We'll be live. I believe it's a Sunday evening. It'll be us, our top 12 drivers versus 3 other leagues' top 12. And
I think we've only got
go head-to-head at Road America.
I don't even think we have 12 people signed up for it at this point.
Shut up, Chris.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I was number 14.
All right,
But I didn't know how it was working, so I wrote next to mine that
You know what? I was trying to plug a good thing in another league.